episode of Dungeon Crawlers.
Dungeon
Tuesday edition.
Tuesday edition. Where I think of creative and out-of-the-box ways to murder and kill my entire NPC party.
Hell yeah. Wait, NPC?
Alright, sorry, my players. Anyways, where we left off, the party had scouted, made their way into the Lucian Greymane estate. The Greymane estate being semi-easy to infiltrate, other than certain individuals. Faces did appear in some sort of bounty book. This bounty book, or this wanted poster book, Morn discovered that he was part of it, but a younger version, a little more less gruff and mountainy. Ping was also a part of the book, being the person that cut off the hands and ran through town willy-nilly. And they made their way in, discovering through Freya, who alluded them to and guided them to an entrance through a waterfall into a sewer system that leads below the actual Greymane estate, almost like a separate sewer system that is reserved for just the castle. Making their way through the estate, they discovered a direct route of some sorts to the cellar or pantry area, coming across some kind of mutated beast that had seemed to made its way in this home of this filthy water. The party did battle, with some failures and successes as they tried to run away. So the party members were kind of grabbed and held back, but you were able to defeat and get past the creature.
Yeah, we fucked up the Atyug.
I mean, you had some issues. But you made your way into the cellar. You snuck and found your way to a room of some sort, almost like a guest quarters. In the guest quarters, you heard the walking of someone. You leapt, took action, and kidnapped this person, only to find out the individual was the house head servant, head butler, that Freya did recognize and know, causing some kind of flashback with her. Alfonso has been with the estate for a very long time. We left off with Kaz taking the the word I'm looking for, the body shape and the type of Alfonso, and was beginning to leave the doorway to scout this armor hallway of some sorts, looking for Candle Room. Or the Candle Room.
The infamous Candle Room.
So somebody told us that the Candle Room is where we need to go, right?
Yes, Alfonso did. Well, okay, so you were told by Freya that the Candle Room... Go away. Stop it. The Candle Room is where Lucian likes to do his torturing. It's kind of like his private room. There's really only about 4 people that know of it. It's a very, very secretive room. It is a punishment room of some sorts. And it's hidden.
And the armory is supposed to be next to it, or is like the next room that we will be in when we leave the one we're in?
There's no armory that you're aware of as of now.
I thought someone told us to go in the armory and pull the 4th lever.
Correct. We weren't
Well, okay, so the armory or the armor hall isn't even really an armory. It's more of a, when you watch like the old time movies or like the medieval movies, and they have that hallway that they walk down is lined by suits of armors.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay. So I was gonna leave and go down that hallway, and someone told me to pull the fourth lever. I don't remember who, but I wrote it down. So
Alfonso said it should be the fourth lever, but he didn't say anything else.
And then we knocked him
I
out.
believe you knocked him out after that.
There's one
And
like
tied him up.
behind the couch over there.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry.
The lever's not behind the couch.
okay. Anything else I need before I go?
There's stuff going on around me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just be careful. There's a certain way things are done around here, and if you seem a little out of sorts, you might be questioned.
Oh, baby.
So try not to draw attention to yourself when you head that way.
This might not be a good night for you. I just rolled 5 nat 20s.
Fuck.
Well, you got them all out of your
Messed
system.
them all
Yep,
up,
yep.
yeah.
Should we try again?
No. Just pick one.
Nat 20, 19. Just as a, not a forewarning, but as a,
What time of day is it?
correct. It is 10, about like 10-ish. 10-ish, 10:30-ish. Yeah,
And we heard guards
Night.
make note of 11 p.m.
correct.
curfew being bumped up.
Yes.
So I'll remind of that too, that
Something about the Lord of the Manor, Lucian, stating he wanted the lockdown around 11 o'clock. Townspeople, the manor, the castle, everyone. He wanted 11 o'clock was door inside, doors locked, everybody shut the fuck up. Basically.
exactly. So I'll probably remind of that too before Kaz leaves. That we're kind of pressed for time because there's typically a lockdown, and it's unusual for anybody to be out beyond that time.
You would know that
Yeah, lights out, bitches.
you would know that when lockdown time was enforced, you were rotated from whatever you were doing. It didn't matter if you were in the middle of cleaning dishes, if you were in the matter of cleaning the master's bed chambers, anything like that. You were instantly taken to wherever you were staying, shoved into a room, cell, whatever the time was happening, and the door was closed or the cell was locked. That was it. There was no questions, there was nothing. And that was from the time that you arrived at the Grey Lane Estate until you left. And that
And
just
I'm not aware of why.
No, you were never looted. It was just, this is what you do. You shut up, and that's it.
You just do it, you don't ask questions. And I've
Correct.
never witnessed or known any particular reason why other than it's just how it is.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing that you can think of off the top of your head.
Yep, so we better hurry. Get
Okay.
where we're going as quickly as we can.
I'll go on the hallway. I'll search for the fourth lever. If I pull it and something bad happens, I'm gonna yell muskrat real loud, so you guys will know to follow me. That
Oh, it's
it
not
didn't
to
go
leave you
according to
behind?
plan. Yeah, that's my favorite word.
I
Right.
spit my whiskey back into my cup.
Muskrat!
Sounds good.
Muskrat!
Yeah,
Muskrat!
be on the listen to that.
Muskrat! Okay, muskrat
So-
it is.
So with that, I'll go in the hallway, make sure no one's coming, and if they're not, I'll start going down the hall looking for levers.
Okay, make a perception check.
No, Kaz.
You see
Never with the perception.
nobody coming. It is quiet. You are like a ninja.
Like something's never changed.
Also, you have no idea where the armor room is, or where the armor hall is. You just know he said on the north wing.
Time out.
That's
so would
it.
I know where the armor hall is?
No.
Really?
Then I'm gonna take a left
I
when
find
I
that
come
hard
out.
to believe for 16 years that I wouldn't know where the armor room is. I'm gonna
Are you going with
question
him?
In the
that. No,
nicest,
but I could probably tell him before.
the armor hall is in the northern end of the castle.
So that's all I would know.
That was forbidden for you.
Okay, so that's all I could tell him.
And you know, correct. And you would know that when you were punished and taken towards the candle room, you were blindfolded. And you were
That's right,
dragged.
yeah, okay. Well, good luck to you.
So when you come out and you stare down the hallways, you can take a right and go south, and that leads, you can go south and you can go along a bunch of stairs, or there's stairs that go down. You can head left, and that takes you down another set of, like another hallway.
I'm gonna stick with left.
Okay. So you begin to head down the hallway. Okay. The hallway is probably like 10, I would say like 15 by 10, roughly-ish.
Okay.
It's a pretty decently sized hallway, but it's very high. Kind of like a steeped roof. Every like 50 or 60 feet or so, there's either a room to your right or to your left. You continue walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Okay. You come to almost a T. There's one to the left and there's one to the right.
I'll go right.
Okay. So you continue heading right. And as you look out, there's windows and whatnot that look out over the city. And you can see people at this point. Like, you can see people walking into their houses. You can see doors being closed and lights going out in the town. Like, it's almost like if you're staring at whatever city you're in. If you were like up on something high and you're watching the city, you're just watching like portions of the city just like lights out.
And can I tell if I can see the city? Can I tell if which way I'm facing? If I'm facing north or some other direction?
Roll a perception check. Hey!
All right.
You are
Much
not.
better.
You are heading west, away from north.
Okay. Then I need to turn around.
Correct.
I need to turn around. I'll go back to where the T is.
Okay.
I'll make a left.
Okay.
Go past the room that we started in.
Nope. So you would go, if you went back that way, if you go left, you're going south now. You want to keep going left, and it looks like it, as you look at it closer, the left goes and then curves and starts, it looks like it's heading north.
Wait, no, I turned right before, so if I go left, coming this way.
Let's just make this easy. I should have thought about this sooner.
Oh,
So-
the whiteout.
Freehound. So, this is where you started. You went out. There's a T in the road. You headed right.
Yep.
Okay. Seems to be heading in the wrong direction.
And this is the window.
Correct. When you went back to the T, you noticed that it started to curve around and go like this.
Oh, but I want to turn down this way.
Okay, so that's back towards the direction that you were heading.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
want to go down here.
Okay, so you go down here. There's like that, and then there's stairs that head down with like a balcony, like a balcony and like giant stairs. And then there's another, and then it continues on, and it looks like you can't see any farther down that way. Now you're heading south.
Wait, if this is west,
Sorry, east.
this would be north.
Sorry.
This is east. Okay.
Yes. My bad. That's
Then
yes.
Then I'll go back this way, but
We'll just say
I'll
when you
follow
got
the
to there.
trail. Yeah.
Correct. We'll just say when you got there because I gave you. So, you go there, and about 10 or 15 feet as you take and you come around that corner, you notice somebody walking towards you.
Just one person?
One person.
I see them or hear them?
You see them. Female figurine, 5'6", 5'7", long black hair, gorgeous red, dark red gown, with gold trim and jewels that line the whole thing. She looks to be in her early 40s and holds herself very, very upright and very regal. Almost, she walks, but almost seems to float, but you can see her feet moving.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk.
She's
walk
about
past her.
40 feet. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Alfonso, what are you doing in the northern wing? It is close to 11 o'clock, and you should be in the southern wing, putting the slaves in their quarters.
I have to retrieve someone from the northern wing here.
She stops and turns around. Who exactly are you retrieving from the northern wing that would require you to be out at this time of night?
Well, I have to get them in before it's time.
Make a deception check.
Charisma caster.
Way to go.
Yeah.
What slaves have you left in the northern wing? You know that it is close to 11 o'clock, and the Lord does not like us out this late. You know the curfew, and you know the rules.
The Lord instructed me to come get someone for him to take them back to the southern wing.
She stops, sits for a second, looks you up and down. Quickly, Alfonso, you know that it is close to 11 o'clock, and you know what happens at 11 o'clock. Make haste.
Then no more talking. Let me go.
She squints her eyes and looks you over heavily once again, and turns around and continues to walk down the hallway.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay. About 30 or 40 more feet, it opens up into a hallway, and it's about 40 by 40. And every 5 or 10 feet, you see on each side of this hallway long, dark, very, very red carpet that runs the center with a black stripe, and on each side is a suit of armor. And there's probably, the hallway goes for maybe like 50 feet, and there's a suit of armor every 40 or 50 feet.
Okay.
Or not 40 or 50 feet, every 5 to 10 feet. Sorry, for 40 to 50 feet.
I want to walk the length of it and see how many levers total there are that I can see.
Make a perception check. Zero. You see no levers.
What's at the end of the hallway?
It seems at the end of the hallway there's stairs that go up. Sorry. There's stairs that go up, like circular winding staircase that goes up, and then there's a circular winding staircase that goes down.
So how many suits of armor would there be?
40 to 50 feet every 5 to 10 feet. I would say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Okay. I want to go to the fourth one, not from when I entered, but from the other side of the room.
So
And
from the far side? Okay.
Yeah, from the far side. I want to count 4, and I'm going to try to. I don't know which side it would be on, but I want to see if I can move like a sword or a helmet or some part of that armor that would seem like a lever.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Okay. You go to the right side, and you move the head. You grab the hand. You move the hand up and down. You take the sword and you twirl it. And you move it. Nothing. You go across the hallway. Same thing. Nothing.
Okay. Can I do the same thing for the fourth one from when I entered?
Yep. Roll an investigation check. You go to the left side. You rotate the helm. You move the fingers. You move the sword. You reach and you touch everything. Nothing. You go across the hallway. Getting a little defeated and kind of upset at this point because you know that you're wasting time and you know that it is beginning to get to that point where it's getting very late. You turn the head. You move it. You grab the fingers of the armor. You move them up and down. You grab the sword and you pull it. You move the arm up and down. And you're frustrated. And nothing happens. And you stand there for a second. And you squint your eyes and you get pissed. And you kind of like hit the suit of armor. And right where you hit, below the waist belt, where the belt comes to a hitch, a button indents. And you hear somewhere behind you. Or not behind you, in front of you, further on down the way. From where the spiral, like towards where the spiral staircases go.
Oh.
So if you're staring here and you hit something, it's this way.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go over there and see if I can see a new path or something that was not there before, a new way to go.
You walk about 3 suits of armor in, and to the right of the suit of armor, you notice the wall has recessed and a slight crack has formed.
Okay. I want to run back to the room.
Okay. So while this is happening,
tell them that I think I found where to go.
While this is happening, you all in the room begin to hear somebody walking down the hallway.
We do? We do?
You guys all hear somebody coming down the hallway. Do you guys have the door closed, or is it cracked?
It's cracked.
Okay. Is anybody looking through the doorway to see who's coming? And you're the room that you guys are in is dark. Okay, so you're looking through, so make a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad, not good.
All you're able to see is a human female, very regal, very upright, in a dark red dress lined with gems and gold trim, with long dark, like jet black hair, and almost like not like albino skin, but very, very porcelain white skin coming down the hallway.
Okay. Someone's coming. Not this way. They're passing by. Maybe.
What state is Alfonso in? Is he not? He's knocked out, right?
He's out cold. You knocked him clean out. You punched him. I believe you punched him in the side of the head or the temple or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, you knocked him. He out.
When Henri says that somebody's coming, I will go up to the door and also take a look.
Roll a perception check.
Well, your elf eyes see Freya.
Hopefully
that,
a little more.
You immediately recognize the person.
I thought you were going to say that. I know who it is already then.
You know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
It is Maribel Greymane, the wife to Lucien Greymane. And you feel your palms go sweaty and cold at the same time.
Maribel the Terrabelle.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, upon seeing that, I don't know, I feel like I'd probably freeze, but I don't know.
The sense of dread takes over you, and you feel like a sense of dread, and roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh shit. Saving throw? Well, that's not bad.
Having seen this happen before,
No.
I have any inkling that this was happening.
Oh no, not you.
Oh, I'm like, why are you doing that? 20's pretty good.
Yeah. Discord, Henri. Or Strat, I should say.
What?
Just.
Oh. What do you mean? This isn't weed.
I know. I saw that. Just. Yeah. Anyways.
So what?
The dread overtakes you.
Wait, did I not pause my camera? Shit.
And you feel your body begin to lock up, and the emotions and the memories race through you for a split second, and you remember her standing in the background while Lucien used to prod you with hot pokers and take knives and just like gently across the top of your skin draw lines, basically playing you. And she would laugh, drink her wine, and she would walk over when he was done and she would dump the wine into your open wounds and tell you how filthy you were. You feel the emotions and the anger begin to bubble in your gut. Something edges you towards the door. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, +0 modifier. Not
Okay.
bad.
You feel compelled to open the door and run at her. But as you grip the door and you white knuckle the door, you manage to rein it in and you take a step back. And you put your hands in your pocket. And anybody that's looking at Freya right now can actually it'd be probably Henri would be the only one that's able to get a full view of what's going on. She is pale and like sweaty, and her eyes are like bloodshot and like almost like owl like. Her pupils are dilated. And she is having, you can see her tremble, and like, I mean, it's not like the tremble like, you know, like anticipation or like excitement. It is full blown fear and adrenaline, and she is gripping and fighting with her emotions right now to not do something. As this person walks here and is standing literally right in front of the door and continues walking by.
I'll just like gingerly put my hand on her shoulder and my other hand like kind of in front of her face a little bit. Not like grabbing it, but like just shh.
Okay.
Just trying to like keep her calm. Because the last thing any of us want to do in this situation is like not be clear in the head.
Nope. Okay. And you can hear, you listen for like a couple minutes, and you can hear like the trot of her high heels, like clack, 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 as she disappears. And about 3 seconds later, you hear thump, 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 as something comes running down the hall, like almost in a dead sprint.
Ooh.
And about 5 seconds later, Kaz busts through the door.
Like Kramer flying in. Hey,
Holy fuck.
I found the spot, but we gotta go quick because it's almost time for lockdown. And if somebody sees us, they're gonna shit an egg roll. So we gotta move it quick.
What's an egg roll?
Hey, what's an egg roll?
It's like
An egg
I'll
roll.
explain it to you later.
Let's just go. Let's just do this.
What should I do with this guy?
Alright, let's just go.
Is he tied up?
He's knocked out.
Yeah, I think you just knocked him out. I don't think you did anything else beyond that.
I thought I took
Fuck
my
it,
rope
leave him
out
there.
of my bag. I might not have. I don't remember if I did or not. I thought
Hey.
about it last session. We should
Hey,
probably tie
Freya.
him up.
Is this guy a real piece of shit, or is he possibly an okay person?
No, he's a piece of shit.
I say kill him and dump him in the sewer. But you guys do what you want. but decide quickly.
I'm not doing it, but they're getting over here soon enough. I think we can just leave him.
It's about 10:50-ish at this point.
I would say
They're gonna know we're here soon enough anyway.
tie him up, but if he comes to, he could potentially alert people.
Do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna walk out of the room.
Can I just slit his throat with a dagger?
Do you want to slit his throat with the dagger?
I want to. I guess my question is like, do I have to roll for that and roll for damage, or since he's knocked out, can I just fucking kill him?
Correct.
I'm just
If
gonna
that's
kill him.
okay. So you watch Kaz walk up.
If nobody stops me, I'll just walk right up to him, pull a dagger out of my boot, and do it.
So, okay. So you guys watch as Kaz, no reaction, quickly walks up, and you watch this dagger appear out of nowhere, grabs Alfonso's head, tilts it back, and slowly across the neck as you watch his and his eyes jut open for a split second, and you watch, and he just stares at you and becomes emotionless.
I'll probably find kind of like a small hint of enjoyment from that.
You find a large hint of
Okay,
enjoyment.
a large
Um,
amount of enjoyment from it.
Most of
In a
these
weird way.
scars and whips along your back were caused by Alfonso.
Yeah.
Let's get to
Alright,
this room.
Let's move it.
All have already started down the hallway.
Okay.
By the point they come out.
Okay, so you're like halfway down the hallway as they come out.
I'll run to get in the front so I can show everyone where to go and head back to where I saw the armor.
Okay. So it takes you a couple minutes, and as you get to the T, to the right of you, you hear the clack of armor. Like kind of walking towards you in a hurried fashion, and you hear like low talking coming from this direction as you guys hit the T. It seems like it's far down. You can't see anything. Like you don't see anybody coming, but you hear like the movement of, and like the rubbing of armor.
Let's not wait to see who it is. I say we just book it.
I'll also book it through there.
Okay. You guys take the left, you curve around, and you find the hallway of suits of armors.
I'll go back to the one that I saw the opening on. See if I can get down it.
Yep. You just slightly push, and the brick wall recesses and opens up to a large doorway. And it becomes, at first, what you thought was a small doorway opens up to a 10 by 15 brick doorway. Like it's a giant, it just becomes this giant doorway. And it moves with ease.
Once we all get in, can we close it behind us?
You can,
Pretty easy. Okay.
if you want to.
Yeah, I think we do, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
I
I'm
would
in
say
favor.
we should.
I mean, there's got to be a way out if people use this room. So I would say close it behind us so no one knows we came in.
Okay, so you shut the doorway behind you. And it leads to this 10 by 15 brick walkway that leads down. And it's just, even with dark vision, you go about 35 feet, 40 feet, and it just is pitch black. As you continue down, and it kind of winds.
And
This
none of
brings-
this is familiar to me.
It is the noise and the sounds. Because the first thing you hear is and the screaming. And you hear machines of some type. You hear moaning. You hear crying. And as you walk and you close your eyes for a second, you remember being dragged as your feet hit these steps, every step down.
Would I know what direction to go just based on memory of being blindfolded? Like, turns that are taken or things like that?
You would know to a certain extent. You would know that they drug you down here, and then at the far end you went left, and then you were hung up by something and whipped. It's pretty much straight down and to the left is all you remember.
I would probably take the lead.
Okay.
Hearing those sounds, I'm gonna stay pretty close to Freya.
Okay. At this point, it's about 11:10.
But
Do you
the thing
continue?
is that we probably don't know the exact time. We just know that it's close.
Yep.
So yeah, I would just continue forward.
Okay.
And try to keep myself focused.
About 5 minutes or so, you make it to the end of this long, scrawling stone like stairs that lead down. And it opens up into a hallway. You guys come out right here.
I don't see anything. Does anyone see anything? Oh, it's way at the bottom. Okay. We came out on this side or this side?
Right here.
Okay.
Got it.
You notice one door to your left and then you notice some kind of opening into a hallway down here.
And again, I would have maybe a little bit of recollection of directions to go.
You would
from
know that you were
habit.
drugged for a certain distance, and then at a certain point, you took a left and walked for a little bit longer, and then you were strapped. You were either strapped to a table, or you were hung and you were whipping Brandon, or you were thrown in a cage, and that's where you sat in the darkness for days.
I would probably just continue forward and try to follow my memory. I probably wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
Do we want to scope this door?
We can. I don't think we need to go that way though.
Could there be prisoners in there?
There could be. If you want, we can look.
What would we do if we found him, though?
We're running really short on time. I don't want to find out what happens at curfew.
Maybe we can get him on the way out.
Okay. Let's try that.
Okay. So you begin to make your way, continuing down this hallway.
Yeah.
Candles will light up the area a little bit.
I just keep inching forward.
As it opens up into a larger corridor type area.
Would I recognize this space at all?
You never saw it. But you know that you walked to a certain extent, and then you took a left.
After entering this space?
You're not sure.
But there's no way to go forward? You have to go into the room, this area first?
This little corridor
like there's
here.
Not a doorway.
Oh
there?
yeah, this is just a wall.
Okay. But there's a way out that way.
You see light here, low light here, low light here.
Okay, so the space is a lot bigger than I thought.
Do we hear noises? Do we still hear people in here? Or
Oh
no?
yeah, you hear people moaning and crying. You hear gurgling, and just yeah. And about every 20 seconds or so, you hear a fresh set of screams.
Does it sound like it's coming from this direction?
Sounds like it's somewhere deeper in that direction.
Right. Fair, you okay?
I'm good, I just don't know where to go.
Right now, the only path that you see
I'll take like a couple steps this direction.
to the left and the doorway. Okay? And it is low lit, but you're able to see a little bit ahead of you.
I would walk up next to him, but
Okay.
now is there stairs there, or is that just a picture?
Nope, there's like little it's not like a huge incline, but it's just kind of like a slight little stairway.
So would I remember walking upstairs or downstairs in this area?
You do remember your feet being dragged
Okay.
along maybe another
And
set of stairs.
I don't necessarily remember this area very well, but do I remember that we're on the right track to get to where the candle room is?
As far as you know, you're in the candle room.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember once you were brought into somewhere and down some stairs, usually the punishment ensued shortly thereafter.
I feel like we're here. I'm not positive, but I feel like this is where we are supposed to be. He might be in here somewhere.
Screams are still a ways off.
And right as you say that, a fresh set of screams starts again.
That might be a good clue as to where we need to go. I'm gonna reluctantly move towards where I hear the screams coming from.
Okay. That is in that direction.
Which direction? Ping again?
Straight ahead. Okay. So you notice a little opening in there. And the room opens up.
So these stairs go down, right?
Yeah, it's just a very slight.
So we can see like a person here, but we don't. I don't see someone who looks. I see what looks like to be a torturee, not a torturer.
But we still hear screams. Does that person look lifeless?
Would you like to get closer to find out?
Yes.
Okay. You going closer?
A little bit, just enough to be able to tell. I don't want to get really close.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Okay. You don't see any movement of the chest, the sides. The hands are strung straight up, the legs are strung straight down. You do notice elven ears, long elven ears.
I don't know where to go. I feel like at this point I'd probably be a little bit paralyzed. Just from being in this space again.
Can
Standing there.
I come
go
look
ahead.
over here? I was just gonna come look over here and see if I can see anything down this way.
Okay.
I'll try to quietly investigate if this person's alive.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. They are breathing, but they're unconscious. And they're missing their left hand.
Is this also an elf?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone have an opinion on which way we should go?
Follow the screams. probably where we'll find him.
The screams have stopped, and you haven't heard a scream in about a minute.
But do I remember where they came from? I could probably still move in the direction that, unless I mean they were kind of ambient.
You're not sure.
I'll just move forward then.
As you take your step forward, you hear clack, clack, clack. And almost out of a movie, somebody walking out of the shadows, you see a tall individual, 6'1", 6'2", jet black, dark hair, all the way down, about mid-back, pulled into a long semi-ponytail. Studded armor of some sort. You're not really sure, like a tunic. Very, very well dressed, with a large two-handed sword strapped to his back. Porcelain-ish tan, like a mixture between porcelain and tan skin. He has the complexion of tan, but he has like this almost porcelain doll look to him. Very, very good looking young man, early 40s, with streaks of white that head down. His face comes to almost a point with a hooked nose. Very good looking man. And he takes his steps forward. And he folds his hand and puts his hand. Thugged. And he put his hands to his chin. And immediately, Freya, the sense of dread washes over your entire body as a familiar voice speaks. Well, well, well. Who has entered my playroom? I'm more or less surprised that you willingly made your way into my domain. As you were not invited, I do not know who you are, nor how you were let in, nor how you figured out how to get in. Did Alfonso let you in? I don't believe he would.
I'm still appearing as Alfonso, so this is like a wall, right?
Yeah.
I want to like tuck behind the corner.
Okay. I kind of assumed you were right around the corner anyways, because you kind of taking a step down that hallway.
Where am I at?
I would assume you're probably right behind Morn.
Yeah.
You kind of made your way with the party. So, I ask one more time, why are you here and how have you made your way into my playroom? I'm very agitated and it's very late at night when I begin to get a headache. He like rubs his temple.
I'm gonna look at Freya and be like, this him?
Do we all get a sense that this is the guy? I mean, Freya hasn't told us, but
You're not
And-
sure.
And
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
before
I'm
I
just
before I confirm, I know who it is, right? I mean, is it
You know exactly who it is.
okay? But I haven't said anything because I'm paralyzed.
Yep.
She's just kind of staring blank at him when I ask that.
Yeah, she's just standing there.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't answer.
You son of a bitch. And I'm gonna take out my great axe and charge straight at him.
Hell yeah.
So so two things then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get in there.
I would like to raid.
And I would like
Yeah.
to rage.
So
I'm
all in
very
one thing.
angry.
I would like to
So
rage.
you take out your great axe and you charge towards this individual. Freya, roll a charisma saving throw.
I was gonna say, I'll go up and put a hand on her shoulder.
Okay.
Just kind of
Freya,
take
Meet
a
me in
hold
the
of
other
her
channel.
hand as well.
Oh.
meet me in the whisper channel.
And whisper. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
you know the drill.
Hold on, cause like stream can hear it, and I don't want them to be cheating. Sorry, stream. I'm gonna mute it for a second. Y'all can't. hear
They
me,
can
but-
listen. They can listen if they want. That's part of the stream. They get that power.
Oh, that's true. Okay, go ahead. So I don't know the drill. What's going on?
You feel this lukewarm tap water sensation flow over your body, almost like two hands creeping over your shoulders and landing themselves slowly on your shoulder. You hear a whisper into your ear. There he is. This is the moment. Do you feel? Oh, do you feel it? The revenge. The anger. Just let me. I can help you. And you feel this sensation flood your body, creep across your face, almost like a warm shower. You feel your consciousness close itself off. You feel yourself cuddling up into a ball. You're comfortable. You're warm. This is what you want. This is what you want.
This is why I'm here.
This is why you're here. And you feel comfortable. And you feel like you want to rest. This has been a lot. You feel at rest. And you let yourself go.
Fuck.
Okay.
All
Let's go
right.
back up. Let's go back up. Okay.
Y'all are back.
Yep.
I think Kaz stepped away.
Right. Yeah, we both did. Needed to get some water.
Ooh. Second I got small bio break. Sorry.
Oh. Oh my god, this is genius.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can sleep and play D&D at the same time.
Nah, it's just a headrest.
Fuck.
Still here.
Judge.
Time to kill this bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Wait.
Fucking him up.
This guy's bound to be fucking powerful.
So, roll initiative.
What if he's not powerful at all? He just immediately goes down. Well, let's get out of here.
Arc 2 done.
Yeah. Yeet. To his life. We are.
Yeah,
Why
let's
does
wait.
initiative roll in D&D Beyond? It drives me crazy.
Mine did it twice. I don't know why.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, Jesus, Kalen. Not a good start. That's your first roll.
I need to be in the
You have
back
a
anyway.
plus 10 to
That's true. Actually,
True.
I totally forgot about that.
It was on
Sorry.
purpose. It was strategic.
Wait.
Okay, so you get to roll
have a
twice
plus
for
10 to
initiative.
No, I just clicked it and it rolled it twice. I don't know why.
I have a.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's a feat, and then I believe it's my cloak. I don't remember.
Okay.
Both add initiative.
yeah. Your cloak adds initiative?
I believe it's my cloak. I have like a feat and something else that adds initiative.
Oh, that's cool.
So this one has been rolling really well tonight. Oh, baby!
Oh, baby. Take a drink.
So, what do we got here? Henri, damn. Henri.
Got
So-
some nat 20s in there. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Kaylin with the nat 1.
Oof.
That's good, though.
That's okay, because he's a cleric.
for a
and
cleric,
clerics
that
like
is
to go
actually,
last.
you want to
Yes.
be low on the initiative order.
Yeah.
Henri.
Does Morn get a surprise since he was the first? No.
At this moment, he's not raged. You are charging.
Yeah, before I even get to him, you guys have already done your shit.
Yep.
I like it.
Right behind you.
So, truthfully, Morn, you would be back in your original position, charging, getting ready to charge at him. You would have brought out the great axe and you would have like started your charge as the other group's like,
Yeah, I can be right here.
yeah. So, Henri, Freya, Kaz.
So I guess the thought is no one hesitated when I charged at him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think-
I would
think that
would
would've been-
assume. I would
when we
assume,
heard
yeah.
you.
When we
and
heard
saw
you say
you
son
start
of a
running.
bitch, it was over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Henri, Freya,
Glad we're on the same page.
That was your muskrat.
Morn. What's your dexterity?
I
What's
believe
your
plus
what's
2.
your modifier? Okay. More and
The music is very appropriate.
4.
Yeah, it's perfect. Morn coming.
Because
through
we
with
are
clutch
fighting a
music
monster
choices.
after all.
Pretty much. One of the worst.
You don't know.
No, he's a fucking monster. What he does to people, he's
You're not wrong.
sick as shit.
You haven't even like checked out the rest of his.
We don't
You
need
don't know
to.
anything that's going on. Okay, so
We can
Um,
see what we can see around us.
I think he's gonna actually be like a werewolf. I've been thinking he's a werewolf because of the time thing.
so
And make this music even better.
so Henri, you're up. You're about
How far am I from him?
I would say like 30-ish feet, yeah. I would actually say you guys are back. I would actually say you guys are back a little bit farther because he would have stepped out, making sure you guys had enough room. So I would just scoot you guys back just a tish because he wouldn't have let you guys get that close. Morn, you definitely would have been the one that stepped forward first, though. So, but I would say you're about right there.
Okay. Well, Dread Ambusher gives me an extra 10 feet at first turn on my first movement. So I can actually get up to him. Can I like hop over the table real quick?
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Parkour!
Yeah. Parkour.
Parkour!
Roll
Acrobatics.
Yep, roll acrobatics. Yeah, you managed to hop
Yeah.
and miss the
Do like that little
brazier
dash vault.
on the other side of the table. You managed to slide over the table, seeing the brazier there, and you managed to like splits, kick off the brazier, flip, land, roll, and take off at a run, running at him.
I was just gonna dash vault over it, but I like your description better.
You're welcome. Is that your turn?
No. Cause let's see.
I was gonna say you should have had enough movement to get right up in his face.
Yeah. I'm just like, Dread Ambusher. Oh, and I can make him one additional weapon attack. So I'm gonna make 3 attacks. With 1 swipe with my first sword, 1 swipe with the second swipe with the first. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Okay. Hit, miss.
Okay.
Yeah. So 10 4? Is that one-handed, right? No, the quarterstaff is.
Wait, did I roll the?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Did I click the wrong thing?
Because you rolled the sword and then the quarterstaff and then the sword again.
Shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Whoops.
No. That I'm just confused.
Here, I'll roll damage with the short sword. So just disregard that roll.
All right, so that is a miss.
Yeah.
So the.
Well, no, wait.
I'm so confused right now.
Are we use the roll, the 21 for the short sword attack, but the damage I just rolled for that.
Got you. So
So it was 10 and 6.
16. Okay.
Wait. Let's see who's advantage. I might have read that wrong.
What is it?
Oh, I actually deal an extra D8 of the weapon's damage type with Dread Ambusher as well.
Okay.
Here. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can,
Yeah, I believe you guys.
Okay. 3 extra damage.
Is that for all attacks or just one? You get a D8.
Just 1.
Just
Okay.
1.
Yeah. Just 1 attack.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go like swipe,
Gotcha.
swipe, and then try to like jab, and I guess miss on the jab.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I'll just say, you're the worst. As I'm doing it.
And he looks down at you, and it almost like a Abercrombie and Fitch model, just kind of gives you like a little smirk as you slash across the armor. He deflects one of the blows, and it kind of like scrapes across the part of the arm as he comes back down, and he tries to block another one of your shots as you kind of stab into him.
Hell yeah, that's my turn.
Freya.
I'm gonna say check your messages.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna kind of stare at him. Still kind of paralyzed. And I'm gonna take my bow out and take a step back.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Is that my turn?
Okay. Kaz.
Wait, but what did she do? You didn't fire.
She drawed her bow, stared at him blankly, and then just stepped back.
Son of a bitch. Okay. I guess I'm going to, on my first turn, summon my Fae Spirit.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
and I'll stay kind of hidden around this corner. Let me. So I can cast it in 60 feet. So I want to summon him around here, but then have him Misty Step into kind of range, maybe to the side of him.
Okay.
So let me do that, and then. Oh, okay. Multi-attack. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll have him face step here so that he'll get advantage on the attack, and I'll have him do a multi-attack. So basically on my turn, I'm just going to summon him, and then that's going to be the end of my turn. And he takes his turn right after me in initiative, so I'll have him do that.
That's a pretty good spell.
E.
I like it.
Oh, that's not a good roll, but he rolls with advantage because of the face
Misty
step.
Step.
God damn. I don't suppose a 16 hits.
It misses.
Okay. So I'm going to
What
do...
kind of armor is this guy wearing?
It looks almost like studded leather,
Hmm.
but you're not quite sure. Did you just roll 24?
Yeah. For the second attack.
That hits.
So 24 hits. He will do... let me do it like this. 2d6 plus... 12.
As the the satire Misty steps close by and makes his two attacks. The first one gets deflected completely as he bats it away, but he does like this spin on one of his hoofs and comes back around and juts straight up with the sword and manages to catch the armor just right across the chest and kind of just rakes across, hitting the shoulder. But Lucian continues standing right there, smirking at you with his sword, his two-handed sword just out, deflecting.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I think that's Morn, finally.
It's Lucian.
Yeah, more.
Oh.
So, you come into my area to play with me in my playroom. And he starts breathing heavily. Well, I like to play too. And steam begins to roll off of his shoulders and his back as you watch as he takes his hands, sticks it into his forehead, grasping the front of his face, and begins to rip the skin off of his face, screaming as he does so, as you watch as fur begins to pop out. Fuck you, Kaz. And he begins to rip the skin from his face,
Kaz
and
called
this giant snout pops out as he just begins to rip the skin and flay himself in front of you. As this 6'1", 6'2" person in front of you suddenly morphs into this large, werewolf type creature. As Henri, standing before him, this 6'1", 6'2" person stood a little bit before you, now stands at about 8 or 9 feet as he begins to swell and grow, and his shoulders and pecs swell out as the two-handed sword gets latched to his back as you watch as these massive arms and claws. Yes, More, yes, I totally agree. Totally agree. It would have made, yeah. As he flashes his hands out, as you watch these giant fingernails, claws, inches long, flash out before you, as he begins to look down at you, Andre, as the drool just drips from him, and you hear this. And he leans in and makes all 3 of his attacks against Andre, who is right in front of him.
Oh.
So.
Kaz, stop being such a fucking know-it-all.
That's a good guess.
I mean, I know it's not a werewolf, because a regular 5e werewolf is not that strong.
No.
It's a werewolf adjacent creature.
Homebrew.
21, 19,
Ooh.
and 28.
Oh. All of them hit.
Ooh, also pretty high hit die there.
Yikes.
Plus 11.
Jeez.
Holy fuck.
So the lowest was a 30 to hit?
28. No, the lowest would have been a 17. Where is my D8? That's not a D8. So that is 2. So 5. 11 points of slashing damage on the first.
On the first?
On the first.
Oh boy.
Start at each of them, and it takes. And then 17 on the second.
Fuck.
28.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the third.
Alright.
As you watch this giant creature come barreling into Andre and just
42. Ooh.
as he just swipes across Andre, you watch these gaping wounds tear across Andre's chest and back and shoulder as she gets kicked back. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Nice.
Fucking
You
right.
feel something seep into the wounds. Actually, you gotta roll 2 more times.
Fuck,
Yeah,
it's for each one?
It's for
Oh,
each one of the
shit,
5
okay.
packs. Okay.
Is that a pass or fail?
You'll find
Or
out.
are you not going to tell me?
So, you feel the first 2 swipes. You feel something take place within you, or something seep into your wounds, and you manage to shrug them off, kicking yourself backwards. But with the last one, he grabs your shoulder and sticks a claw into your belly, and pulls it out, kicking you backwards. As you feel something wrong, something begin to take effect inside of your body, as you feel almost this inert wanting to take commands.
Uh-oh. Take commands?
And at the end of its turn, you watch him lash out both of his wrists as both of the the claws that he just attacked Henri with flash blood all across the walls, and he lets out this massive howl that shakes the entire room. All of you guys make charisma saving throws.
Holy fucking shit.
Morn, success. Kaylin, fail. Henri, fail. Kaz, success. And Freya, fail.
It's a high DC.
Hi, DC.
You are frightened of this werewolf.
This is why I don't do glass cannon.
So, at the end of
Talk
your
about
turn,
me.
No,
I believe.
me. I'm a glass. Remember, I have glass cannon, so now I'm terrified.
Oh yeah.
Always.
You're right.
Where was it? Eviscerate. Oh, there it is. You're
I mean,
frightened
I'm pretty
for,
much that, but melee.
You're frightened for 1 minute.
A
Do we
minute.
get to make saves or
minute?
no?
Shit.
No.
Ooh.
This is the 6
So-
turns. Right?
So Freya, 6 turns. Freya, you're feared. Kaylin, you're feared. Henri,
No.
you're feared.
No, it's 10.
10 turns, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is 10 turns.
Fuck.
So you 3 cannot move towards it to make attacks. You are frightened. Those of you that succeeded, you succeeded. So
So who all failed? Morn, Freya.
Henri, Kaylin,
Yeah.
and Freya.
Oh, Henri, Kaylin, and Freya.
And those 3. Morn.
I ain't scared. I'm gonna run up. Well, I'm gonna rage first, as I yelled out. And then I'm gonna run up and kind of try to, like, almost wedge myself between Ray and the monster. Trying to
Okay.
get myself in front of Ray.
Morn, being as big as you are, this creature still stands above you.
Yeah.
And you do your best to get yourself in a position where you think you can take the brunt of it, or at least fight it off. But you have a feeling, Henri, you're going to have to do something to get Henri away.
Yeah. And I'm going to reckless attack.
Oh, FYI, just to let you know, you're not raging yet.
No, I raged right as I yelled, before I even ran forward.
He did say that before we started. That he said,
Look
"I'd
at
like
the-
to."
Okay,
At the beginning of my
give you-
turn, I said that.
I'll give
Yeah,
you it. All right. So you're reckless attacking.
Yes.
Rock on.
28 to hit.
Get in there.
That's a crit.
Hits.
So that would be 18 and double it, so
Woohoo!
36 slashing damage.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Tear him a new asshole
Bonus.
more.
Get in there,
attack.
big man.
Oh, shit.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
11 to hit.
Fuck him up.
That misses.
Take his ass to town.
And actually,
And then I'll
no, because you're doing it with advantage. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I'll extra attack.
Take it
So
Oh, nice.
that is. Oh wait, the crit automatically.
Yep.
So we'll say 20 slashing damage.
So 36 plus 28 equals. Whoops. Shit. Okay. Damn,
And then I
64.
will bonus attack.
Yes.
So 17 to hit.
Good
1,
lord.
2. No, didn't you already bonus attack? Didn't you?
I action surge. So I am attacking bonus attack.
Okay. Nope. Go ahead. That misses. Last one misses. All right.
17
Damn,
misses?
64. 64.
17 misses?
This man just did like a.
17 misses.
How much
Fuck,
damage did you
but
do?
he's huge.
64 plus 30 something?
No, just 64.
64. Yeah,
Oh, 64 total. Okay.
that's huge. I think
I'm
that's.
bad at
I think as of now, that's our biggest number yet.
That is insane.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Nice, dude. Nice round. You guys watch as Morn sets himself in front of the creature, He screams and yells out with his great axe in hand, and you watch the blood vessels in his eyes pop. All of the veins bulge inside of his body. And he takes the axe and comes down on the chest of the creature that is standing a good head height above him. He connects, drawing some blood. He wedges it out and comes back around. And as he comes up and under to try and uppercut with the great axe, the creature grabs the axe and actually swats it off to one side, trying to come down. Morn kicks away just in time to miss one of the claw attacks, and comes back around and connects with the back side, like right in the center of the back of the creature. And you watch it deep as Lucian arcs his back, and he like turns around and tries to make another claw attack behind him. As this time, Morn tries to set himself up to come back around with a fourth swing to connect at the waist side. And as he comes low, Lucian steps back and just roars right in Morn's face. You just barely, by centimeters, miss his waist as you set yourself up into a defensive stance between you and Lucian. Caleb.
Okay. I will.
So, as to. Okay, so you were readying that spell, correct? Or you were holding the action. Okay.
I'm not gonna continue to hold. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
So I'll upcast spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay.
And I'll make an attack with that. It's a 12.
Misses, unfortunately.
That was bonus action. Then for action, I'll Sacred Flame. Dex save DC 16.
$17.
Alright, no damage. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So as you create the scythe that is your spiritual weapon, it arcs down. Lucian takes a step back, noticing that you casted it, and manages to dip his head just enough for it to graze the top of his hair, almost giving him a slight little haircut. He comes back up, staring at you intently as you cast the Sacred Flame. He notices you casting it and takes the sidestep as the pillar of radiant energy comes up next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Well, to put it lightly, he's one tough customer.
That's definitely putting it lightly.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the rotation. Henri.
Did you just roll?
No.
Okay. Firstly, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Ignore that damage roll, I'm not doing it. I wanted it to fucking shit.
You have to hit the DYY or whatever.
Yeah, there it is. So, my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And I'm gonna, like, scooch back behind the table this way and kind of hunker down behind it here. And pop up and take 2 shots.
Okay.
Wait, does it say anything?
Don't press on it.
No, I cracked my
don't
neck
touch
because I
it.
needed to crack my neck and
Ah,
smushed it.
don't touch it.
It hurts. Kaz, like,
okay.
you went all broody, man. Lights are down. You're just like, casting spell. See, this is why I like to see you guys, because I can read emotions. Kalen's just fucking regal. Look at that. Just like
He hasn't
wafty.
blinked.
He's just like wafty hair. He just looks good. He's just like, yes, stoic. Shit, bitches.
Oh, that's not bad.
So, 21 and 15.
Yeah.
21 hits, 15 misses.
6.
As you jump over and you fire the arrow off. You notch the second one quickly as the first one lodges itself just above the breast, and you notch the second one, and the second one hits, and it looks like it lands into his body, and for the first time, you finally are taking a second to look him over, and you realized all of the damage that you guys have been doing doesn't look like it's doing as much as you thought it is. As that second arrow hits, but it doesn't look like it does anything. It kind of falls off of his body slightly.
Would that have been true of my sword, the magic one, the +1?
It doesn't look like it did as much as you thought it did, when you expect all of the wounds that you guys thought you had given it.
So like we're damaging him, but it's just...
You're not sure. I do have to ask though, is that a pen or are you doing hookah?
It's a pen. It's just on the charger.
Lame. I thought it was hookah. I got all excited for a second.
I wish I had one.
I got
But
mine.
I'd use it too much. I can't.
I call her Seamus. She's green.
Seamus. What the fuck?
I should throw it away 'cause it's from an ex-girlfriend, but I just can't.
Well,
I can't get myself to
I'll
give it
have
up.
you know I quit smoking 7 months ago.
Smoking is
Have no
nasty. Kids,
That was
adults,
December
children,
1st. December 1st was the day I had my last cigarette.
drink whiskey like an adult.
Or drink
Don't-
water
Don't drink
to
this.
survive.
Okay, that's yes. Okay, yeah.
I mean, whiskey
guess.
has water.
Hey Kaz.
Yeah. There you go. It's made from water.
Hey Kaz.
I mean,
stream.
yes, but...
Stream thinks you're muted.
Well, yes, but technically no.
Kaylin, I didn't have you do this last round because you were holding that action. Roll a perception check.
Sure.
Okay. Is that your turn, Henri?
Yeah, I just took 2 shots.
Okay.
I'm just chilling out. I don't have to use the extra damage yet,
That's fine.
so I'm not gonna do that.
Freya.
Yep.
You glance around the room and smile slightly,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns into a small smile, and it creeps into this elongated, almost Joker-esque-ish type smile. As you continue to glance around the room, you take 5 steps back. 6 steps back. You smile even wider, and for a split second, Freya, your consciousness comes through.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, this has been fun.
Wrong one. Other. The real.
Oh, what the hell? You have to specify.
My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, pretty much right along those. Yeah, it's just like
Right,
this
well.
big, creepy-looking smile, and then it goes from the big, creepy smile to this normal look.
Okay, so guys, I don't feel right. Something's wrong. And then I would say, well, this has been fun.
As the creepy smile comes back. Is anybody turned and looking at Freya at this point?
Would I have even heard that? Or would
I
I be
would
too focused on the
I
wolf
wouldn't be saying
Kaylin-
it quietly.
Kaylin and Kaz definitely would have.
Okay.
Henri, roll a perception check.
Yeah, because I'd say I'm pretty focused on the wolf man having just gotten destroyed by him.
I probably would have shouted it, actually. Not like shouting, but I probably would have been like,
Talk
Ha!
very loudly.
yeah.
You would not have noticed. So,
Alright.
Kaylin and Kaz, you hear this.
This has been fun. I hope you all have the best of time with our friend here. Good luck. Peace out.
As you look at her, the eyes are not the what color? Like green
Green
and
like, yeah, like it's like a, yeah, I guess like a green and a blue color.
green and a blue color. They are neon yellow with a thin slit of red straight down the centers. As a little shadow mask goes across the lips as she takes 5 more steps back, bows elegantly. And in a puff of smoke, Freya's gone.
Wait, like I'm gone or like I took off running?
Like you gone. Like you misty stepped, like you're gone.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Misty step. Well,
Kaylin,
I'm sorry.
roll a religion check. Okay. Something's off about the eyes that you recognize, and you can't quite put a finger on it. But something is really poking at the back of your head. Kaz.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue my life as if that didn't happen. Will this corner give me like half cover?
Yeah, oh yeah. I would say it would give you probably like 3/4 cover.
Okay, so I'm gonna poke my head out. Since he's pretty big, I think I can kind of poke my head out, cast a spell, and then kind of go back around the corner.
Yep.
To end my turn, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on him.
Hit him with the big guns.
I can't remember. Okay, yeah.
Hey, kitty.
Okay, so 23. 23 does hit.
Meow.
Scorching Ray. So this is I gotta roll. I gotta do it 4 times.
Kitty has come to join us in battle. Wait, you get a 4th ray?
Yeah. If you do another, I did it.
Yeah, he up leveled. Yeah, he up leveled.
Nice. I like that. It's like Eldritch Blast.
23 hits. 18 misses, just barely. 28 hits, and 17 misses. So, yes, thank you. I'm like trying to do my math. So
30. Okay, so then I'll go back around my corner here to get cover. I don't know what kind of range he has, but just in case. And then I will have my satyr attack again. He won't have advantage. But a 26 and a 9.
Ooh, yeah, that second one just barely misses.
Just so close.
First one definitely hits. Should probably.
For another 15.
Very nice. 15 divided by 2, 7, 61, 15.
And then I'm going to actually have the satyr use its movement to back up behind this table as well.
Okay. Okay. So what's the 15 now? Sorry.
The 15 was the damage from the satyr attack.
Got it.
So what was that? So total for the whole turn was, what was it? 18 plus 15.
Okay. So
So
another
30. So 33 total.
Okay.
And then I was saying I'll just have him use his movement to join Andre kind of behind the table.
Okay.
And then
So
that'll be the end of my turn.
Sounds good. Lucian. Meals are always good. And he lunges at Morn, seeing as you're the only big creature standing directly in front of him. He's going to make a bite and 2 claws. So he is going to roll. Ooh. So one of the claws does not hit. That's a natural 1.
He has advantage.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Still not any better.
Okay.
That's 14. I don't think that hits.
Hello, Kitty.
So 17, 28, and a 26. But we'll reroll those to see if we get natural 20. No. So 1 bite and 1 claw. So 2d10. Damn it. So 2. You know what? Fuck this, because I can't find my dice half the time. So we'll just do it this way. So 12 points of damage for the bite attack.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw. And then okay, that saves. So 12, 18 points of damage slashing for one of the claw attacks. Make another Constitution saving throw. Okay. That one fails. As you begin to feel something seep into the wound as he takes the bite and kind of thrashes his head back and forward, you manage to catch and push him off, holding on to this giant snout. But as you push off, one of the claws comes back over your shoulder, and you kind of grab it in midair while you're holding the axe. And as you hold the one hand, he sneaks the other hand below and scrapes up your sternum, catching you all the way up the sternum, pretty much almost to the neck, as you manage to let go of the snout just in time to catch him before he catches you in the throat. But you feel uneasy, like something is seeping in. And then 2, 2d4. Henri, you take 6 points of necrotic damage as that claw attack from earlier takes effect. As you begin to feel and you feel like this black pulse on the side of where he stuck his claw into the stomach region of your body.
Shit. That's not good.
Okay. That's the end of his turn.
Morn, how much?
Be very close. Make a perception roll, Morn. Okay. You notice the wounds that you are giving him are closing up slowly. And the damage that you had inflicted earlier, and you remember when you kill foes and you do damage with your great axe, you remember what you did and where you put it. And those large gaping wounds that you had hit him with the great axe are beginning to close up, and they're no longer large wounds. They're slowly healing them way up, and they're almost thin slits at this point.
Morn, how much total damage did you take on that turn?
15.
Wow. How many times did he hit you? Like twice?
Yeah, I rolled real poor.
Shit. Got lucky
Okay,
with
well,
me.
I'm going to reckless attack again. And I am going to aim at those spots that I hit last time.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That just barely hits.
17 slashing damage.
Okay.
Then I'll extra attack. 25 to hit. So that's another 17 slashing damage.
Okay. 8, 8, 16. Okay.
Can you bonus attack too?
That was my bonus attack.
Oh.
So 34 total.
Okay, you guys watch as Morn
gonna sneeze
continue to get up in this creature's space and just begins to hack at the creature. He hits the exact spots that he had hit before and reopens the wound, but Lucian just stands there in this big, mouthy grin, staring directly down at Morn. And it looks like your attacks are hurting him, but not to the effect that you were hoping they would. Is that your turn?
I'm going to turn back toward the party.
Okay.
And just look at them and kind of be like, I don't understand what's going on.
You turn around and kind of give the party like a shit. Henri is bloodied and looks not like horribly hurt, but looks like she's hurting a little bit.
Pretty hurt.
Okay, she looks pretty fucked up.
I'm pretty fucked up.
When
Like
you
I'm
turn
not on
back
death's
around,
door yet, but like getting close.
make a perception roll, Morn.
I'm going to yell out, Freya, how do we kill this?
That's the first thing you notice after you roll. You don't see Freya.
Where'd she go?
We don't really know.
And that's your turn.
Yep.
Kalen.
I'm going to command my spiritual weapon to make another attack.
Okay.
That's a miss.
That was a miss.
But since Morn looks back toward us, like kind of like worried, can I see what he sees that this guy's wounds are closing?
Make a perception check.
Will that take me in action?
I would say I'm gonna give you this one. I'll give you a free perception. Usually, yes, it would cost you an action to do that, but you're kind of doing like a quick assessment to see what he's trying to look at or why he's turned around to look at you so weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
Because something is definitely off. Morn doesn't usually just turn around in the middle of a battle and go, you know.
Yeah. 26.
Okay, you do notice the large wounds that Morn usually leaves a pretty big signature when he's done hacking somebody, and you notice that the large wounds that he had left in this creature have begun to seal up, and some of them have almost completely healed.
Mm-hmm. So
And something's off.
Seeing that, then I'm going to pull out my trump card, see if I can get it to work a second time, and I'm going to cast Banishment.
Very nice. Ooh, baby.
Charisma save.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
DC 16.
Ooh.
Lucian's gone.
Okay. Now I'll just say, I'm like clutching my head now, trying to keep him wherever he is. And I'll just shout out to the group, make sure nothing else attacks me. If I can keep him there for a full minute, then he can't come back. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Brings us to the top of the round. Okay. Andre.
I'll like get in front of Kaylin and draw my swords and just be ready for something.
Okay.
It's taking a lot of effort at this point because I am pretty fucked up, but like I'm doing my best to stay clear-headed, and the fact that he's gone is helping a lot with that. So fucked up, but I'm still standing.
Okay.
I'm still standing.
That is true as well. The source of fear is no longer in sight, so we're not suffering any negative effects.
Correct. That would have reset.
That was a excellent trick, Kaylin. Holy fuck. Thank you.
Is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're in. The target is banished from a faint puffing noise. If the smell ends before there's a... when you cast a spell. Okay. So. Is that your turn? Honor?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action. Like if something tries to get at Kaylin or at me, like attacks. Or can I do 2 attacks if I hold an action, or is it just 1?
1.
Then just 1.
Okay. And are you holding a melee or a ranged?
I'll keep my bow out, actually.
Okay.
Because I am fucked up, so I'd prefer to keep something at a distance.
Okay. Freya? Kaz, your turn.
I'll do something similar. So I'll get on the other side of Caitlin, and I will ready not an attack, but like a Secret Service dodge. Right? If something comes towards Caitlin, I just want to like jump in front of it and take the hit for him.
Okay.
That's
So
brave.
I'll ready that, and then I think that'll be my turn. I'll move my satyr to come join us close to here as well,
Okay.
and then that's it.
Okay.
Well, can he do the same? Can I just ready? Can he do the same thing? Just ready in action.
Are you readying a spell or an action?
So I want him to ready in action. Just
Oh,
to,
the satyr. Yeah.
yeah. I want him to do the same thing as me.
Okay.
Genius.
So maybe we can be like this, and if something comes from this way, he can jump in front of it. If something comes from this way, I'll try and jump in front of it.
Okay. Kalen.
Yep. I'm just kind of like rubbing my temples, just holding my shield up in front of me, and
You're
I'm before Kalen, right?
Sorry. Yes.
oh yeah, that's correct.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
Oh no, it's fine.
I am going to full move here. She's like, where'd you go? I don't get a reaction, and I am going to... Oh, did I get a reaction?
She just disappeared. She looked at us. She said, "I hope you have fun," and she just poof was gone.
Kalen.
We need to find her, and I'm going to double
Okay.
move.
I don't think we should leave here, Morn.
I kind of ignore him.
Okay. Morn, make a perception check. You hear sounds coming down the stairway. You hear footsteps. Multiple footsteps.
The stairway that's over here, right?
Yeah. And you hear a woman's voice yelling orders.
Time to play tower defense, boys.
Okay, yeah, as soon as I hear that, I'm going to like kind of put my
Tower.
hands up and like come to a stop and be like, turn on. They're coming.
Oh, fuck. I just thought of something I totally should have done.
Is that your turn, Morn?
Yeah, I am going to attempt to see. Can I hear what she's saying?
With that, you would hear, somebody's in the castle. No, I don't know. Alfonso was supposed to gather somebody. Yes, grab those 4 other guards, head down the stairs, check. I'm going to follow in behind you. We'll have reinforcements in a moment.
Fucking
Turn back and like,
bitch.
Oh,
they're coming. A lot of them are coming. No, that'll be my turn.
Kalen.
Yeah, so I'll just be kind of like rubbing my temple with one hand, trying to stay focused. My other hand holding my shield up in front of me. I'm kind of just pivoting, checking all my blind spots. And while I'm concentrating, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So until the start of my next turn, any attack roll made against me has a disadvantage.
Good idea.
And that'll end it.
Sounds good.
Hey, do we want to leave?
does moving release the spell?
And my breathing's kind of shallow. I'm just like, as long as there's no traps or anything, I should be able to keep focus.
Maybe moving is a good idea.
They'll make their way all the way to the end of the hallway to meet Morn.
Oh, they're already like right here.
Yeah. They're like double movement down the stairs running.
Okay.
And you notice in the middle of the pack, well, Morn, I don't know if you saw. No, you didn't see. Nope.
Mhm.
So you're
It's
met.
just Henri.
Yep, you're met with these guards and some person in a heavily armored suit and a lady in a dark red outfit followed closely behind by somebody in black cloak, followed closely by somebody wielding 2 swords. And she begins, "Who are you? Get him! Seize him!" And you are overwhelmed by, because of the double action, they're not going to be able to do anything this turn, but they get right up in your face.
Okay. They don't attack though.
Oh, they're not able to. Yeah, they don't have enough to. They had to double dash. So, Andre, you would see rushing around the corner as you're staring down. You would see 2 heavily armored guards, one individual with heavy plate mail armor, holding a giant mace and shield in one hand. Somebody behind that, and then a female and a black cloak individual behind that. So, you can make an attack against one of them.
One of like these 4?
Actually, yeah, yep.
So
Yeah.
if she was holding an action for her last turn,
So she gets that one.
it's that one, and then it's
Plus-
her turn in the order.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see. Gotcha.
Right. So. I'll aim at this one. The one right in front of him. And try to go, like... Are they wearing helmets?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, go for a headshot.
Okay.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Oops, sorry. Did you roll? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
26 hits. Yep. 7 points. Okay.
And I'll add the extra D8 from Zephyr Strike to that.
Okay.
Boom!
Nice. So as you launch the arrows, they come around the corner from the first figure that you can see. It actually manages to get just under the chainmail and kind of hits him off to the left side of his belly button. As you kind of watches him, like he arcs forward, but he continues to run straight at Morn. And now it's your turn.
Right. I'm gonna take... I need to cast... I need to do something for myself a little bit. Get myself back. I can upcast that. I'll cast it at 3rd level. So I'll 2 more D8. Holy shit. Okay. 20. Not bad. Not bad. That feels good.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Kaz.
I just kind of like pull out this little powder and kind of like
As you watch as she like sniffs a bunch of powder and like watches on some of the wounds that were bleeding and oozing begin to seal up as she looks a little more invigorated.
I thought it'd be interesting to flavor my spells with some neat little things like that.
Yeah. I like it when you do the components. Use the components.
Yeah, it's like a little trail medicine or something I made.
Little trail mix.
Yeah.
Hell, heal me.
I got my Gorp guys. Hey, wait, no, Guys, I have my gorp. Everything's gonna be okay.
Gorp. Get out of here. Kaz.
So, can I? If I can throw a fireball here, can I hit these 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 of them?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 20-foot radius. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to land it kind of right on the corner.
If it's a 20-foot radius, you can hit everything.
Yeah.
And including Morn.
Yeah. That's okay.
Those guys aren't gonna since those guys are in front of him, they're not gonna shield him from it.
We like
Right.
our barbarians roasted and toasted.
Yeah, I mean, unless you can put this as your spot. No, even that. It's fine.
He's a totem barb. He can take it.
Yeah.
He has
It's worth it.
Okay.
Resistance to all
I know
damage.
that I know that Morn hasn't taken that much damage, so I think I'm gonna do it. I feel a little bad about it, but I'm gonna do it. I think I can hit all of them, so I need all of them to make Dex saves.
But it's metal as fuck if he survives.
And it's
Through
gonna
the
be
fire and flames, baby.
And
yeah.
you're just casting a fireball.
Oh wait, it's a dex saving throw?
Hold on. You're casting a fireball, right?
Yeah, I was gonna up level it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So what are you up leveling it to?
Oh shit! They're gonna fucking counter spell it. God damn it!
High as it goes.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Hit him
What?
with the good
The
powder.
only reason I'm asking is because of how she counterspelled.
Well,
The only reason.
is it already done? You already know the level that they're gonna cast counterspell.
I do, yes. I already have the set level that I'm casting it at.
Okay.
And that's why I'm asking you, because if you're doing a level 1,
Yeah,
and the only reason I'm asking you is because you did say you were up
Yes.
leveling it.
I was
the
gonna do
only
a 4th level. I was gonna do a 4th level.
Okay.
I
So-
don't want to do more because I don't want to hit Morn with anything more.
Okay, so she cast it at a 4th level as well.
And
So I think we have to do a spell off. We have to, if it is casting a spell at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
so you have to roll a DC 14.
It says make an ability check. Using
Yeah.
your spellcasting ability, the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So is it both people roll then?
No,
On a
it's just
success,
No,
I think
it's
it's
just
only
me.
Kaz rolls.
counterspeller.
I think only Kaz rolls.
No, the counterspeller rolls.
Yeah, I roll because I'm counterspelling. Because she's just there at the corner and she's able to see
Oh,
Kaz.
yeah. Yep. That's what you mean.
18.
14
And
is
that's
fairly low.
yeah.
And I think I lose the slot, right?
You do.
Yeah.
As you watch as Kaz claps her hands together and begins, you see the flicker of fireball as she goes to expend the spell. You watch as she scrapes the hand across, and the spell, as your fingers untouch, it withers into the air, and you're confused, Kaz. As you look straight down, you look at the you meet eye to eye with the dark red cloaked figure, female, staring you straight in the eye as she holds her hands out in your direction.
You're a bitch. Okay.
Okay, this music just amped up.
That's gonna be it for me right now. I'm just gonna move to. This is a ledge, right?
Barely. Yeah.
Can
Well,
I
no,
squat to
that's-
get cover here or no?
No, it's like
Okay.
it's just like a little like up.
Then I'll stay here, but I'll move my satyr to be on this side of Kalen to still kind of defend him, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. She peeks out further, and you watch as she frantically scours the room. And you can see the fury in her eyes as she looks at you three in the group, and then at Morn, and you three at the group, and then in the far distance she kind of looks, and she can see like the scuffle that was happening.
Is this the woman that was in the hallway?
Maybe. Actually, you would have seen her. Yes, it is.
Because I'm still Alfonso.
Alfonso. And she's staring directly at you. She is confused.
Excellent. She's distracted. She's not been right in her head. You've thrown her off balance.
Viva la revolution!
Yes.
Nobody likes you.
Kill the
People
rich.
are rising up.
Man, what do I want to use?
Whoever put this in.
It was probably you.
It wasn't me.
It was Morn. Morn put it in.
It was random, so I can't take too much credit.
Whoever added this song is badass. Oh shit, it was me.
Ray added it.
I definitely didn't add it. You take all the credit. You're the music genius.
I am going to.
You watch her infuriate. And you watch as all of a sudden, Morn, you being this close, you notice it, but her hair begins to frizzle out. And you watch as her eyes go this crazy kind of look. And like sparks of energy kind of trickle off. And she points all of her fingers out in your general directions. All of you guys. Oh.
So, do all these people go as one turn,
No.
or you did separate initiative for all of them?
I did separate initiatives.
God damn, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
No
Okay.
scouting. You guys rush the castle in the middle of the evening.
I mean, yeah.
All of you guys make a dexterity saving throw.
Holy fuck.
This I can see this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, her fingers are right, like almost right in front of your face as you're watching this like crackling lightning type energy begin to pulse off of this lady.
Who's all of you guys?
Every single one of you.
Everybody minus me.
I'll do a counter spell as my reaction.
Wait, so they moved up to me, but still got to go before I go?
I rolled initiative
Okay.
and put them in the turn order.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll-
You're counterspelling?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do a fourth.
Fourth? Okay. Roll your DC. You have to beat. You have to beat my person's DC, spell DC, correct?
No, it's
Just the 14?
whatever level spell it is plus 10.
Perfect. Okay. 14.
Hey.
Yeah.
As you watch as she points her fingers out and begins to chant something under her breath, Cass peeks out quickly and casts as the electric energy in her body fizzles out. And she looks frantic for a second and looks back at you, Kaz, or Alfonso, and
It's so funny.
and furiously puts her face down and begins to stare at you.
It's so insulting.
Ginge.
It hurts so bad when they do it to you.
Ginge.
Oh, you still there, Ray?
Yeah. I've been going in and out. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Ginge.
I'm trying to figure it out.
What?
Stream is calling you out.
It's happening
What?
again. Shit.
I can't Twitch.
Congrats, James.
It is what it is.
I
I'll
mean, I
find
can
out
read
here in
it
a
for you
second.
if you want. It's funny.
I do not know what the fuck is happening.
I don't actually know if you're gonna see it when you log in because you're not in it.
No, I don't see it.
It
What are they
says,
calling me out on?
Kuiper says, Ginger is glowing like he's pregnant right now. So happy.
Oh, I saw that.
I'm evil. What can I say? I like killing my PCs.
Sick sadistic.
If you were here in the beginning, you would have heard me say it. I say it every single campaign. I'm trying to kill him.
You're not. You've had chances and you still don't.
No, but
Yep.
who knows? This might be the time.
No, this isn't over yet.
The spell fizzles, and that would be Kaz. So she sneaks in there. Lucian obviously cannot go. Morn, you are up, and then
How many turns has it been? How much longer until Caitlyn doesn't have to worry about the banish?
6
Got it.
rounds.
When it comes around to me, it'll be my third one.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
that's
long?
1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck.
10 rounds in combat.
That's stupid.
it's checks and balances. It's a powerful spell. If it works, yeah, it's gone. If it's if you can't keep it up, yeah, it comes back and it bites you in the ass.
Okay. So I am not raging at the moment.
Nope.
So I am going to bring my great axe against my chest and attempt to conceal it from the rest of the party and use it as a focus to cast Entangle on the 7 people in front of me. And so then they have to make strength saving throws or be restrained.
Morn using magic?
And then I will make
Strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Against 13.
13.
And then
Okay, so what if they meet the DC 13 on the dot? I think they fail. Correct.
I don't know.
Help me, Kaz.
Correct.
They pass.
They pass. Okay, so
Oh.
he fails. She passes. Fails. Passes. So the ranger becomes entangled. The person in the back becomes entangled. And that's it.
And I'll move back to the group and ask how much time do we have?
Still a lot left.
I think a little over half a minute still.
Okay.
Okay, I should take opportunity to attack, I'm assuming.
Yep. 16.
Oh, yeah, it's
6 points of damage. Slashing. 5. And 6.
to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, so you take 6 points of damage, so yeah. And entangled can't move. Entangled. This one will move up to the stairway. Stairway. It's not even really a stairway, it's just like a small steps.
Couple steps.
Yeah. And actually, no, that one will not.
Oh, and the ground is difficult terrain.
Okay. So then actually they would only make it to about here-ish.
Nice. That's a neat trick. Haven't seen you do that one before.
Kaylin, you're up.
Okay. Hmm.
You notice all of these individuals begin to rush around the corner. And Morn, you did hear them say enforcements.
Yeah.
What can I cast that's not concentration? That's also useful.
Before I go out again, I think I'm gonna have to restart my PC real quick. I'll be right back. See you guys in a sec.
No worries.
My god, Ray. I seriously thought you meant your player character, not actually
Restart
PC.
from level 1.
All of a sudden he's level 1, yes.
Well, he's worthless. Honra's dead.
No, when he said my PC is shitting itself, and I'm like, your character?
Oh,
I
he
mean,
drank the
I think we're all
potion.
shitting
He
ourselves.
tried to
so-
drink a healing potion, but took the potion of shitting instead.
Yep.
God. I forgot that we still have that.
Yep. It instantly resets your level because you shit all your levels out your butt.
Well, nobody use it.
Okay. Alright, bonus action. I'll bring my spiritual weapon over here and have it attack the guy in the middle.
Okay.
You have advantage. Oh no, not against these guys.
19.
That hits.
Okay. And I cast at level 4, so that does 2d8. So 16.
Nice. Okay.
And then action. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this 5th level for anything.
Okay.
I'll cast Guardian of Faith. And I'll put it smack dab in front of them.
Any creature hostile you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a Dexterity saving throw.
Badass.
So
Cool.
I need the 3 of them to each make a dex save.
Would they not do that the first time? Like on their turns, right?
Oh, yeah. So actually, I'll put it right in front of Morn.
Okay,
So they have to go through there.
perfect.
And, movement might be nice, yeah. Yeah, I'll move back. 1, 2, 3. I'll just move back like 15 feet and end my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the Ranger. The Ranger is entangled, meaning they can't move, correct? Is there a save against that?
Yeah, they can use their. Let's see. Sorry. They can use its action to make a strength check against it.
Okay. Natural 1. Not moving. So, that is the Ranger's turn. That would bring us to this guy. And you said difficult terrain, so he's able to get right there. And he's going to, this individual is going to move through this viney, entangled, almost thick grass that just seemed to appear out of nowhere. As you watch as this individual with black cloak steps in front, looks back at Maribel, and she goes, "Well, do it!" And he claps his hands together, scrapes the fingers across the top of his fingers, and casts a spell. So,
Ooh.
he's going to land it right there. everybody, make a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
I felt left out. Sorry.
Oh, really?
What's the DC?
It's just a dexterity saving throw. So,
Because I have advantage, so it's a 13.
yes. So you fail. Freya, you don't need to roll it because.
I know. I felt left out. Okay. I wanted to roll something.
Kaylin, you pass. Kaz, you fail.
We can just use Freya's roll for Ray.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Ray, are you okay with taking a 25 for dexterity save? Oh, I don't actually think he's back in Discord.
So
He is not.
22 points of fire damage. So Kaylin, you take 12 points. Kaz,
11, you mean?
Sorry. Yes. Thank you. Kaz, you take 22. Morn, you take 22. And whenever Honore gets back, we'll figure that out.
Nah, he got a 25.
Roll a concentration check, Kaylin.
Yep. So half of the damage I took, or 10, so it's just 10. Come on, just roll above average. Yeah, there we go.
Just barely makes it. As you get hit with the wave of heat and you're kind of blown back a little bit, you just barely manage to hold on to the spell. As all of these
Have
items...
I died yet?
Well, you have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
He got a 25.
Oh, okay. I will as soon as my computer's back up.
Not a problem.
It just finished updating. I wonder if that was why my computer decided to shit the bed.
Probably.
Do you know
It's
what
probably
your-
it's probably trying to force an update.
Actually, it's not
Yeah,
the
it's like,
same
hey,
as that.
update me now. It's like a
Dude,
dog
actually-
trying to get you up at 2 in the morning to take it outside to pee after you just put it outside at midnight.
Yeah.
And it didn't pee.
Go figure.
Fucking figures. I'm logging back on now. But
Okay.
it's gonna take a second probably.
So I think we'll come back to Honore then.
Yeah.
Kaz.
If you need to skip me, go ahead.
That's my turn.
Yep.
Oh wow. They made me
Um,
update so they could give me a new Edge logo. Cool. Great going, Microsoft. Fucking Jesus. Sorry.
So I want to do the same thing.
This guy's gonna move there because that's all he can do in this turn.
Can I want to.
I think that guy was entangled.
Yeah, that's why I mean. Well, oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. So he's got to roll a save.
He was a little
Yeah.
tied up.
He ain't going nowhere. Not with that strength.
So I want to see. Man, how do I do this now? If I can hit all of them with the, I guess if I put a fireball here, that hits all these people.
It's a radius of 20 feet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hits everyone.
I'm gonna do that. He just did it to me,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do it back to him. Fuck him.
Well, 20
Fucking
feet.
great.
So are you getting all these guys?
Yeah, I mean, if it's 20 feet,
But it's a radius of 20 feet. It's a diameter of
then
40.
Diameter 40.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can basically throw it right at her face.
And then you guys
Hit everybody.
should be able to.
Well, it's a diameter of 40 feet. So that's plenty of room. That's like this circle.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna do a fireball.
Yep.
Okay. As you clap your fingers together to make the stroke and cast out the fireball. It fizzles as you look at the black-cloaked individual staring directly at you.
Has he had a turn? He's the one that just went, right?
Yes, but it's a reaction.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yep.
It is. He did it last time, so I wanted to see if he had a turn since the last time.
She did it last time.
Oh man, fuck her.
She did it last time. He cast the fireball. She tried because you counter. So she counterspelled you, and then you counterspelled her, and then he cast fireball, and then he counterspelled you. So his reaction and his extra gone, and then he just burned. Well,
okay.
Yeah, because he cast it. So he casted it at 3rd level, which is the base for counterspell. So, do I need to roll off against your 3rd level, or does it automatically?
No, I did a 3rd, so it will automatically go. But I'm gonna use some sorcery points, and I'm gonna twin spell it and cast it again.
They have nothing. They have nothing to stop you. So rock on. So dexterity saving throws around the board.
Yep.
So
bada bing, bada boom.
The 2 restrained people do have disadvantage.
When I got
they do.
Walk in, I'm the king of the boom.
So the ranger and God, dude. So this guy fails. What's the DC?
17.
17.
Ooh.
That guy fails. That guy succeeds. The mage fails. Fails. Oh, she succeeds. Natural 1. He fails as well. So, fail.
Oh, did it already do it?
Fail.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that it
Fail.
did it already.
And the rest pass. So how many?
I don't know why I did it twice. So
36?
Yep. 36 on a fail.
Okay. So
18 on a pass.
Wait, did he come back?
no, I just haven't moved him.
Oh.
He's technically banished. So
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he takes 36. Oof. Mm. Okay. So, this guy, as the wave of fire hits the center and spreads out, basically just incinerating most things in its path. These guys put up their shields. This guy looks okay, a little worse for wear. This guy is hurting. This guy doesn't seem to be phased from what you can see. This guy is super fucked up. Very bloody. He's down to one knee and he's kind of like looking up and panting. This guy looks really bad as well. She is staring angrily at you. Doesn't seem to be too phased at all. And you're not really sure what this guy looks like back here.
So I'm going to then have my satyr charge. So use all its movement to move, I don't know, here-ish, and then face step next to this mage, because fuck him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a multi-attack on him as well, with advantage.
Buck on.
So a 14 to hit.
That hits.
14 damage.
Ooh. Would this save him? I think I'm going to. Yeah. He throws up Mage Shield. And that'll make it miss.
Does he have a reaction?
Ginge,
No, he does not have a reaction.
Oh, that's a good
I forgot
point.
about that.
Ginge.
Thank you very much for reminding me that, because he has not gone, so he has no Mage Shield. So that hits, and he dies.
Yeah, fuck him.
First, yeah, for the
you're
first
an
attack.
asshole.
And then
Yeah.
I'll just have the satyr do the second attack on her.
Okay. That misses. And this,
But and 24.
you get to use the 9 and the 14.
Those were damage rolls.
Oh, are they?
No, Oh, well,
Alright.
well,
So
the
does
14
he,
was
is,
the
he gonna
damage
have,
roll.
is he gonna have enough movement to get to her though?
Well, yeah, if he's next to the thing, he can go here, right?
Okay, I wasn't sure where you said he. I thought you said he like was right here in front of him and used up all his movement to get in front of him. That's
No,
all
he- Well, he just faced up next to him.
Okay, so he dead. So she rolls in front of. So 24 to hit. That definitely hits.
For 17 damage.
Very nice. Okay,
And that'll be my turn.
sounds good. As it face steps in front of the black cloaked mage, and you watch as the first attack literally goes straight through the chest and out the back of the cloak, as he pulls the sword out, and the mage makes a gurgling noise as he just falls forward onto his face and stops moving. Immediately, the satyr pulls the sword and readies another movement and dips in right next to Maribel. You watch her dodge, but not to the extent that she was hoping. The dress blocks the majority of it, but he definitely comes along the side of the dress and scrapes along her ribs as you watch as she winces and moves off to the side and stares angrily back at you again. And that brings us to Maribel. As once again, the anger seems to well up. You watch this time, instead of a static energy that flows off of her body, you watch as she puts her face down, she puts her hands off to her side, and you watch as almost a shadowy liquid drips off of her fingers like a poison. As she puts out her hands, you watch as she thrusts forward as this black billowing cloud goes out in all of your directions. All of you guys, as a dark black cloud lands on top of you, make Constitution saving throws.
Wait, is that me too?
Every single one of you. Fail. 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 You guys will take 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck.
And if you-
All of us?
yes. If a creature fails to save by half,
Did anybody succeed?
so Kaylin, two d6. On top of the damage that you took for necrotic, you take an extra 6 points of psychic damage as the black billowing liquid coils up into your face and into your lungs as you begin having a hard time breathing, and you start spouting and coughing, trying to clear your face and your throat, and you're stunned for the next round.
Okay.
This is not good.
So
Does that break concentration?
he has a roll for concentration, so it would be 6 plus
Stunned creatures are incapacitated, which means I automatically can't concentrate.
Fuck.
You were stunned? That was part of it? God, I must have missed that.
If the creature fails the save by half the DC, they are stunned for 1 turn
Fuck.
and take extra damage.
Stunned isn't a different thing from
Incapacitated.
incapacitated.
Yeah, but stunned. It's a stunned creature is incapacitated.
Unfortunately.
They can't move and can only speak falteringly.
This went from
Sorry.
bad to worse very quickly.
And the rules for concentration are: if you're incapacitated,
Yikes.
you fail.
I'm sorry. I actually do feel really bad about that.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
Fucking
actually
don't
this is
feel
the first
bad.
fight in a long time.
Don't feel
definitely
bad.
dead. So yeah, no.
We were starting to be in an okay spot.
Yeah.
That really puts us in a bad spot.
You got close. You were
Yeah, I was-
just starting to scare the shit out of me.
Hey, Ginge.
I was running over to that spot too.
Hey,
I was
Ginge.
gonna put braziers in that spot.
What?
Are you at all scaling the fight, being that I'm not present?
What
No.
about it?
Is the fight
What?
being scaled at all?
Irrelevant.
Like, are all the? I mean, is there any difference? Like, because I'm
I
not
mean,
present.
you're down 1 body.
Yeah, so I'm like, are you scaling it at all, or is it just like
No.
that fucking sucks?
I mean, they were down 1 huge body for like half the fight, so it like kind of evens out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but half the fight is not the full fight. I'm gone. So I don't. That's not fair.
So we're at
I think you're not
80%
playing fair.
effectiveness. They're like at 50% effectiveness. So
80%?
technically, we should have had.
80%.
Yeah, 1/5 of our party is gone.
I think
80%.
I think I do more than a fifth of the damage of the party. I think I carry the party. That's
I
why you
am
guys
the
are
party.
struggling. I am the party.
So, that is her turn as she looks happy that all of a sudden this giant werewolf-looking creature appears behind Kaylin, and she immediately goes from enraged to smiling and relieved. Morn. Evan, music died? Hello?
Nice.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if like something happened with my headphones. They were acting up earlier.
Oh
Morn.
yeah. How much
You're up.
damage did we take before? I forgot.
Was it 11
12.
points?
12.
Oh shit! What the
Of
fuck?
it.
I took 18.
Wait a minute. My fucking health reset to where it was before I ever took damage. Shit.
I think you
don't
took
remember
like
what I was at.
40.
Yeah, I was gonna say you took around
42.
42.
Yeah,
And then
42
I-
sounds right.
You healed 20.
And then I
healed
but then I took
20.
another. I took some more damage from necrotic. The
Yeah,
poison.
you had taken 28, and then you took the poison.
Yeah.
Plus the fireball. I don't know if we rolled
I was gonna
that.
say roll a dex throw.
Oh shit. That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's a fail.
Oh fuck me. Okay.
22 damage.
Well, that erased all the healing that I did to myself and then some.
Since you're not really sure where you're sitting, put yourself in a lowish position or whatever you feel is. We'll just say that because yeah, computer errors happen. It sucks.
Yeah.
And you already factored in the necrotic damage too.
Yeah. And then I took damage from that. So that would. What the heck? Oh, I did that wrong. Okay. Alright, and then how much was the necrotic damage?
12.
Oof. That's all I'll say on that.
Okay. You also
When I got hit by the fireball, did my axe like start glowing?
a little bit, yeah. Okay, so as this is all happening, suddenly to your Andre, it would be to your left against the far wall. There seems to be a barrel that moves for a slight second,
This
and
way?
you see a hooded figurine with a obsidian style mask that looks almost like a bird beak peek through and yell at you.
Well, you all seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Need some help?
Oh, so you're back, are you?
No.
It doesn't look like Freya.
Good fucking timing. The hell is that about?
Did you want my help or not?
Fuck yes!
Alright, I'll rush in.
Well,
Oh, wait a sec. Oh, right, yeah, 1 second. Well, if you're not interested in dying, I would suggest you come this way.
as she dips back into this whatever in the side of this wall, this wall that seems to just appear, and that brings us to Morn. No, that brings us back to the top of the round, which would bring us to Henri.
I think it is my turn. Because Kaz.
Might be. I think I lost track here first. God damn pen. Yeah, Morn.
Because Kaz just went, and then she went. And then.
Yes. So that would bring us to Morn.
And so I definitely recognized that is her voice, right?
No.
I didn't?
No, it doesn't sound like Freya.
Okay, so I'm going to ignore it and do what I was going to do.
Okay.
Which was... I think I can get there. Yeah. Move, and then I'll reckless attack.
Okay.
Actually... How big is it? Can I get a sense of how tall it is?
He's a large creature. And when you look at him, he looks like you don't see any of the wounds that you guys left on him previously.
I am going to rage and attempt to kind of catch him off guard as he comes back and grapple him.
Okay.
So 19.
And that's your strength versus mine? Or what is it again? I can't remember.
I always forget.
You and me both.
I know one gets to choose and one doesn't. I just don't remember which
It's
one it
his
is.
athletics or acrobatics.
Versus my acrobatics, right?
Your
Okay.
athletics.
Oh, athletics. Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
So he can choose
athletics or what?
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. So pretty much Dexter strength.
I was gonna say that's yeah. 14?
And 19.
Nice. You manage to, as big as this creature is, and he seems to be stunned as he comes back. He kind of has a weird look to his eyes, almost kind of dazed. And you manage to just wrap around the body, around the waist, and you cup, and you hold on tight. He is considered grappled. Not restrained, so his movement is just 0.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. These guards will make their way up the steps, trying to move past the deity. And I believe, what was it? Kalen, it was a dexterity?
Yeah, dex save.
Okay. 7, that's a fail. 13, fail. And 11, fail. So how
they
much?
each take 20.
Damn. Okay. So 10. Oh, fucking baby. And then the last one. This one, they step forward and try to make their way through the threshold of this entity. And immediately are just, you watch as like this holy energy, almost flame and radiant energy, embodies itself over them, as you watch as this one kind of bends down to a knee and gets back up, and you can see like he spits a little blood through his helmet as he makes his step forward. This one falls to a knee, comes back up, and is just like stumbling, barely holding his weapon and his shield as he makes another step forward. This one's hurt, but he looks a little more sturdy as he continues to wake his way in.
Is that construct still there?
Construct.
The thing that was spawned
It's
in?
incorporeal, though. They can move through it.
Yeah,
okay.
they can move
Gotcha.
through it. They just got their shit wrecked, though.
I didn't know if it got like an attack or whatever.
Yeah, it just did. they got lit up. So that brings us to that. This guard is gonna have enough to make an attack against Kaz. 14.
Nope.
Nope. Let me kill you guys. Let me kill you. No, I'm just kidding. This guard is not gonna have the needed movement to get to you guys. So that'll bring us to Kalen. Make a perception check to see if you heard this individual. Henri and Kaz, you would have even seen this too. Oh yeah. So you just kind of like peeking around the corner, you managed to see this individual pop out from seemingly nowhere and basically scream at you guys to make your way towards him or her.
I feel like I would just ignore it as well because I just don't trust it.
Okay.
And it's a foreign entity, so I'll command my spiritual weapon to whip back across the room once again, instead attack the werewolf.
Okay.
That's a miss. And then I'll go for another Sacred Flame.
$12.
10 Radiant.
As it lights the creature up, as it manages to basically, it doesn't even move. It just kind of like bends its head as the Sith goes past it. But as it just kind of barely moves, it gets lit up with radiant energy, and it just seems to stand there, almost grinning again. Just kind of doesn't really seem like it's too scared at this point.
And then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. That'll bring us to the ranger. And they're still entangled. Man, he ain't moving. Can he even make an attack? No. Okay. She's gonna move up difficult terrain. About right there. You just hear her call out, "Welcome back, my love. Shall we feast on them, or would you like to keep them as pets?" Now she'll end her turn. This guy is going to try and make his save. Man, natural 1. you can sit over there away from everything else. That'll bring us to the top of the round. Mage is dead. Henri, you would have heard the individual to your left call out towards you as she or he is peeking through this like tunnel or something of some sort. Basically, like, come.
Oh, so it wasn't Freya.
You don't recognize the voice.
Okay. I was under the impression that it was Freya before. My mistake.
No worries.
Yeah, Ginger may have to change my token. I think that doesn't help.
We'll get to it.
I think Zephyr Strike is still active, which means my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, if that is the case.
Nope.
Oh, it was concentration. I probably should have been making con saves for that.
That's my bad. So we'll start at 0. I'm really, really bad about making concentration checks. So
Yeah, I'm terrible at it.
really bad about remembering to tell you guys. So that falls on me. So from here on out, any damage, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Is it... Yeah, I'll dip over this way.
Okay. As you get closer, the individual seems a little bulkier, a little more taller than what Freya is, but is wearing a mask and a hood, and is just like ushering you towards her.
I'll say, like... Oh. Yeah, I'll say, like, as I'm taking a shot at this guy, and maybe at this guy. We'll see. Longbow. There we go. And I'll say, nice timing. You just decide to show up now?
Well, it's not my fault that you all decided to get into a fight with Baddie here, but I suggest you run before you die.
Yeah, I fancy not dying, so...
I know a way if you follow me.
Did that hit that guy?
Yeah. No. 16? Yeah. No, it hits. It hits. Sorry. I'm zoning. I'm doing like 17 things at one time.
He's still
Which
up
one is
there.
that? I'm like trying to like, I'm like, yeah.
This one here.
Yeah, so that one, you turn around and like quick fire as you're talking to this individual, and it pierces through the neck and comes out the other side as you watch as a giant spout of blood peeks out the helmet as he spits out a couple of times and turns to face you and goes down to a knee and like tries to hold himself up with a mace, and like 3 more spits of blood just and then like falls forward.
I'll go ahead and take another shot at this one then.
Okay.
Ooh.
That one hits. 9 points. Okay. This time you turn again, you notch another arrow, you loose it. This one hits the shield but glances off, and as it glances off, it actually embeds itself between the armor plate and the inside and comes out the back of the outside a little bit. And you can see he kind of like has issues getting up his arm a little bit, but he grabs the arrow and pulls it out, and he pulls the shield in front of himself and steadies and turns around to face you.
Oh, I definitely meant to do that.
That will bring us to this individual.
Were you pinging me?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna say to the individual in front of me, are your friends gonna be joining us, or are they keen on dying?
We're gonna be coming. We don't like dying.
Kaz across the room. Just yeah. Just
Well, we're very short on time, and the longer we're in here, the worse for where y'all are gonna
Don't-
be. So probably
don't leave
sooner rather
without
than
us.
later. I know a way out. Follow.
and this is all being screamed. So Kaz, Andre, Kalen, you can hear it. Morn, you're probably on that cusp. I would say if you make a perception roll to see if you can hear it or not. You're just barely able to hear them talking about leaving as you're like grappling with this beast. Also, with that perception roll, for some reason, he seems to have gotten bigger and bulkier. So, Kaz, that brings us to you.
Okay. I want to disengage. Not take a disengage action. I just want to disengage from this person. I don't know how else to say it. I'll take the opportunity attack if he takes one. That's fine. But I do want to go back enough to where I avoid taking one from this guy.
Okay.
And as I'm kind of doing this movement from here to here, I'm gonna try to hit this thing.
Okay. So this guy right here is going to take he's barely standing enough, but he kind of like leans on his shield and like swipes out of his mace at you for 18.
18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that'll hit.
That is 6 points of damage slashing.
Okay.
With a mace?
And
What's up?
With a mace?
Sorry. Yes, bludgeoning. Thank you.
that's all I'll say to me.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So as I'm here, I'm gonna twin spell just a fire bolt at her,
Okay.
and as I'm doing it, I'm gonna yell as Alfonso, "You never tipped me one time, not once."
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Both of those hit.
So
Nice.
16 plus 14,
Okay.
30 damage to her.
Very nice. As you watch as Kaz, as the elderly gentleman, slicked back hair, or the bald hair, and the nice dress suit, all of a sudden turns and goes, "You've never tipped me! Not once! Ta-ta!" And like throws both of these firebolts and they launch out. And in the moment of confusion, she goes to cast Mage Shield, but looks up and is like, "What?" And gets hit by both of them. As you watch as she recoils back and like drops for a second and kind of looks back up in a confused manner and just looks at Alfonso.
And then I'm gonna have, if she's still up, I'm gonna have my satyr that was here come and attack her twice.
She's still up.
So since he's a little bit away, can I have the satyr misty step to get advantage?
I would, yeah, if that's an action he's able to use, yeah.
Okay. So it's a 18 to hit.
So she's gonna throw up Mage Armor for the first, and for the second does hit.
Okay. Well, I should roll 2 more, right?
Yeah, because of advantage.
Correct.
Um,
Oh yeah, so actually, with the 16, re-roll that, and you can also re-roll the 18 since you're having the advantage with the Misty Step, correct?
yes.
2 more. Yeah.
Or you could use the 18 for your first roll, and then just roll twice for the second roll.
Doesn't matter to me either way.
I guess, yeah. I guess it works.
So yeah, I'll do the 18 for the first, and then 21 for the second.
Okay, so
So she'll. Well, if she does shield, it's for the whole round, right?
correct.
So what does her AC become?
It would have been 17. So the 21 and the 18 both hit.
Oh, okay.
So she wouldn't have used mage armor then at that point. Doesn't matter. She would have gotten hit. So, roll damage.
So it's gonna be.
Look at you out here with your big old spells and your
Nice.
lovely
So-
summons.
The stat
27. So that's
Mhm.
57 total for the turn between me and him.
Damn.
So
Almost
she
peaked.
dips in and like slashes up and down as she's trying to fend it off, and you notice her dress is being torn, and underneath some kind of glowing green something seems to be protecting her to a certain extent, but she looks hurt as the satire comes across and rakes across one of her arms, comes down. She tries to block it with a small knife that she has hidden in underneath her sleeve, but it comes down and actually goes in about an inch into her collar, and she tries to catch the blade and she's unable to do, and you watch her wince as she pushes back against it. She's not hurt, but she doesn't look good.
I don't know why, but I really want her dead. Real bad.
You've taken on the Alfonso persona.
Yeah.
That brings us...
You know she didn't treat the help very well. You just know.
Actually, Freya
She
would have
that
known.
bitch.
Yeah, that
But-
he was part of was part
Maribel
of the team.
actually did treat Alfonso really well.
because he was part of the ship.
That's it though.
Well, I don't know that.
True.
You don't.
It's not the sense I get from her.
So that brings us to Maribel. As she looks confused, she looks back towards the satire, and she looks towards the group, seemingly running out of sight. She come on. Realizing that she's kind of been put in a hairy spot, she turns, looks around, and casts something and disappears.
Of a bitch.
And that's her turn. Lucian. Being strapped to you, Morn, as you're keeping him in place. To break that, he has to roll the athletics or acrobatics against you, correct? In order to break the grapple?
The grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, I must succeed on a strength or dexterity check contested by my strength.
Okay.
So it's athletics versus my athletics.
Not really wanting to escape, but more just angry that you're managing to hold on to him.
Okay, Jesus.
He is going to make bites down towards you and claw attacks down towards you. Wow, those are some shitty fucking rolls. So, 20, 30 to hit. And
Yeah, shitty roll.
that one was good. The other one's not so much. That is, claws are 14 and 15 to hit.
Those both miss.
Okay, so he tries to rake across.
Actually, though, no, I did not reckless attack. So go ahead.
No, I don't believe you did, because I think you
I
did
just grappled.
raging, and then you grappled,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Correct. Okay, so he tries to rake across you as you're holding on, but you manage to kind of like, with the grapple, you've moved behind his back, and you're holding on. You're managing to move out of the range, but with one of the claw attacks, you move too far to the left, and as you do, he manages to come down and get you with the back of his head and rakes across your shoulder with his teeth.
Okay.
He's going to do 17 points of piercing damage.
Before resistances.
That's before resistance, correct. and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. As you feel something within his saliva begin to seep into you, you manage to kind of like shrug and wipe your shoulder off as the effects fade off, and you don't feel anything else beyond that. And that's his turn. That'll bring us to Morn, because you're right after him.
I'm just gonna yell, "You guys run!" And I am going to use like part of my movement action just to move here, and I am going to move him on top of the brazier, and then I will make my attack.
So you're going to try and move him on top of the brazier, let go.
Yeah, when you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you drag him on top of the brazier. So he's
Yeah.
going to take 6 points of fire damage as you drag him on top of it, and then you let go and begin your attacks.
Yeah, I'll reckless attack.
Okay.
So that's 24 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
10 slashing. That actually not hit.
No, it hits.
And then extra attack.
He panicked.
Another 24. 13 slashing.
So how much was that? 13 and
10.
10? Okay.
23.
3. Okay. As you manage to just hulk out and you drag this giant beast that just seems to almost be getting bigger as the night continues on. And you get him right on top, you get the brazier right behind you, and with one leap, you kind of leap backwards and let go. And as you let go, he stumbles and falls down onto one knee onto the brazier as it kicks up into his face and ignites partial of his fur. And as he has that moment of
Perfect sound effect.
as he has part of the brazier kick up into his face, you use that moment to pull out your great axe and begin just hacking away at him. Coming down on top of the shoulder and into the side of the abdomen. It hurts him, but not as much as you were hoping. That'll bring us to this guy. Watching you guys kind of run away, he's going to make his way up towards Kalen. And he's going to make an attack. So since that guy is right here, do they need to make another one once they get beyond them, or are they still within that range, Kalen?
She did a total of 60 damage, so she's gone.
Okay. So that is 14 to hit,
No.
which I don't believe that hits because I think your AC is like 20 or some stupid high stuff.
Yeah, it's 20.
Yeah.
Big old tanky
Cleric,
warrior.
staying alive, staying alive.
That'll bring this other guy, and he's going to come rushing in as well. That is a 17 to hit. Does not hit as well. As you watch as these two characters rush Kalen, and they begin to clang off of his armor. Kalen just almost like a turtle, like head pops into his shell, shield goes up, and he just watches like clink, clink, cling, cling off of the armor, and he just holds his ground. Kalen, that brings us to you.
Okay. In response to what Morn said last time, I'll just say, not without you. And I'll just kind of be like back to back with them, like action movie style. I'm
Fuck.
fending off these guys.
Yeah.
My bro.
All
Yep.
right.
We talked it out. Remember? I told you everything about my faith and everything. We're bros now. And bonus action, I'll have my spiritual weapon attack the one on the left.
Okay.
He's almost dead too, right?
Critical.
Okay.
Oh, he
no,
dead.
Oh my god.
You don't even need to roll. You watch as he yells out, "Not without you!" The Sith comes down at an angle. And as it comes down at an angle, you watch as it goes through him, and for a second you're like, fuck, I missed. And you watch the guard in front of you go, and drop the shield, and slide in half as he just falls.
All right, and then action.
He had 1 hit point.
Do we do cleave rolls or no?
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Cleave, like you hit stuff around it.
Oh, yeah, it's not a cleave move. I think there
It
actually
could
is a cleave
be.
move, isn't there?
But no, it's just an optional rule in the
Oh.
DMG. It's like if you know, if you do 27 and he only has one left, then this guy takes the other 25 or whatever.
I like that.
No. Okay, I get.
It's like if you have a big horde of people and there's overkill all the time, right?
Roll a d6 or a d20. Doesn't matter to me. Even it cleaves. Odd it does not.
Fair and just.
Yeah!
It cleaves.
Fucking right.
So
Nice.
26 points roll over as radiant damage from the burst of energy from the one guard just explodes in an outward angle in the opposite direction as you watch this other individual and heavily armored just get slammed to the side as you watch this burst of radiant energy just wash over the side of him.
Alright, so that was bonus action, and Morn pulled the werewolf over here, so he's like right here now, right?
Yeah, so he is like, stop that, like right there. He's like on top of the brazier.
Okay, then action. I'll cast Spirit Guardians. So, 15-foot radius. Whenever they start their turn, they have to make a Wisdom save or take 22 radiant damage.
Perfect.
And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good. So that'll bring us to that guy. So, wisdom. 9.
22 radiant.
He melts. You just watch this individual in this heavily armored
Becomes wheat.
garb, just like you watch these like little wheats and like whatever fairies just bombard him, and as he's fighting them off, it just like for a second you watch them like dive into his armor and like into under his armor, and you can watch it crawling around, and he's just freaking out. And for a second he stops, stares at you, and with a burst of radiant energy the front of his mask blows outward and he just drops face first.
Christ.
So he didn't even get to have a turn.
Nah. So that'll bring us. Oh yeah, I still gotta roll fucking strength saving throws for these dipshits down here. Yeah, he ain't moving. How about the other guy? No. Oh, yep, this guy broke it finally. So he's gonna come running around the corner finally, and with half movement speed, he'll get to there. As he's like staring at the ranger, and they're both staring at each other in bewilderment as their brethren are just getting incinerated in front of them. That brings us to Henri.
I'll peek back around a little bit.
Okay. So you see two individuals to your left
Mhm.
they look like they're just having a hell of a time. Like vines are wrapping around their feet. They're like running and tripping all over themselves. They're trying to move. The one seems to have gotten free and then falls on his face and like tries to pick himself back up and take off running and just can't seem to get anywhere. Maribel, you don't see the red cloaked or red dressed figure, but you are watching Morn and Kalen struggle against this giant werewolf, and for some reason he seems to have grown a foot, maybe 2. And he looks almost undamaged.
Shit.
What you doing, Henri? We can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, there you are.
I'm just gonna do. Shit.
Ooh, that reminds me. Yep.
Oh. Was ist das? Okay, I'm gonna just take 2 shots at him. Do what I do best for now. At the Wolfman. There's one.
That hits.
There's two. Fuck.
Misses.
Let's get the fuck out of here! I'll dip back.
Rats.
Rats.
Oh wow.
Rats.
Oh wow.
I feel like we need to play that song right now.
True. It's always fun.
And you dip back in. Okay. That brings us to the cloaked individual. And actually, before that happens, you all hear just like howling, clawing, and slashing coming from somewhere down the hallway. And you just hear like a bunch of almost like dog noises.
From here, right?
It's not right.
From this way.
No,
From here.
where we came in from.
Okay.
Kaz is okay.
Okay.
So, since it's my turn, I'm gonna sigh. Do you have any idea what you're fighting or how to fight it? Y'all just have death wish or what? Let's go now. I'm not waiting much longer. And then to help maybe buy them some time, I'm gonna... Would I know to use a certain something? Okay. So, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna pull out a crossbow. Let me see if I have it loaded up here. 1 second. I fucking don't. Oh, sorry, it's a short bow. I thought it was a crossbow, my bad. Short bow. And I'm gonna load it with a silver arrow, which I don't know where the details I have on there.
I will help you.
Okay, good. So I'll just make the attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Actually, before I do, once a creature is hit an attack, if you have advantage. Sorry, 1 second. I think I want to do something. Advantage on the attack enemy target 5 feet. 4. Would I? Nah, that probably would not be considered a sneak attack, would it? If I like popped out.
Sneak attack.
Sweet.
Yeah, because he's next to Morn.
Okay.
Correct. Not to mention he didn't know you were coming. You popped out. You were heading. You were not in battle with him.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yep, me either.
Why did it roll
It
like
just
that?
rolled damage.
It did just roll damage.
We always hit.
All the time. Every time, all the time.
It's a nice feat, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, a baby.
So that's gonna be
Ooh.
timeout. So that's gonna be with a silver arrow.
Yep. Okay.
And it's gonna also be an extra 4d6
With the what? Sorry.
sneak attack.
Because of the
Oh, yep. Roll
right
all
on
that.
the-
So, what do we got here? 19, 20, 21. Damn, I gotta crunch numbers. So, wow. So, 21 plus 17, and then roll 4d10.
What are these
Yeah, what are
tens
those
up here?
numbers?
I don't know. It says
What are
10 plus crit. Are you
I
supposed
don't
to
know.
add? Are you supposed to add 10 to the 2 and the 19?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, it looked like she rolled 46 twice on the
It
right
was
side with
2.
10 to
It was
19.
2 piercing, and then I got 19 from sneak attack.
I think you just add up those 4 numbers.
Yeah.
So the total damage would be
Holy
41.
fuck. Okay.
Yeah, and
so,
then you said 4d10, right?
Yep. Shit. 75 points of damage. Okay,
And
Morn,
that's literally all I can do. So.
and in one go, you just got passed for the most damage.
I would fight her on that if I didn't actually want to kill this.
But
You watch
I
as
do
this
wanna kill
individual.
That's all I
You watch
got.
as this individual comes out from beyond the corner, pulls out a short bow that doesn't look like any normal short bow. It's bent a little bit differently. It looks like it has a little bit more snap to it. She comes out and pulls out this bow that she seems to have hidden behind her cloak that has a weird tip to it. She comes out around the corner, launches the arrow. It strikes Lucian in the stomach, and where it hits him, you watch as the entire area goes black, and black shoots all around that area. As you watch as he lurches back for a second and hurls, as he immediately pulls the arrow out of his side and frantically looks around at who fired the arrow when he meets the eyes of the individual that fired the arrow.
Hello, you
And
big ugly
snarls.
fucker. Let's go. And then I'm
Say.
going to dip back.
Dip back, okay? Kaz.
I'm gonna do a similar thing. I'm just gonna poke my head out. I'll tell this individual, do not leave without us. We're wrapping up.
Oh my
Do
god.
not leave without us.
This
I
like
swear
it's
to
like
God,
the school
I'm
bus.
getting them. We'll go. I
It's like-
promise.
It's like a school bus, and you're like honking the horn. Kid comes out. It's like, hold on. Runs back inside. Minutes go
Yeah.
by. You honk again. Kid comes out. Like, wait. We're seriously coming.
And then they come out and they don't have any shoes on. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
It's like, oh wait.
So as I peek my head out here, I'm gonna try and hit Lucian with the polymorph. So he needs to pass a DC 17 Wisdom save.
It's not have immunity to it. What's the 17?
17.
What is it? Con or charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a 1.
Oof.
What would you
Okay.
like to polymorph the giant werewolf into?
A turkey.
A what?
A turkey.
Can I do like a baby tortoise
Oh, little
Or-
turtle.
or not a just like not like a giant 200-pound thing?
So you just want just a regular turtle.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like that you'd get in a pet store, just like this.
Sounds good. Morn, as you have the
Nope,
axe ready and you're squared up with this giant beast, you're just like looking up at it. All of a sudden, it's gone. And you're like, what the fuck is going on here? And you
And-
like look down and there's just a tiny little green tortoise on the floor crawling at your feet and like biting at your toes.
And I'll just yell, Morn, grab him and take him with us, or leave him here. I don't care, but we gotta go. And then I'm gonna head back this way.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll attack this guy twice with my satyr. Fuck it, I want to kill one of them.
Oh. Getting greedy.
Get him.
You still have advantage against the ranger.
Yeah, they're still fucked up. And these guys have all started to make their way towards the, like, entangled area. Okay.
$12 to hit. 12 damage.
Yeah, he did. He had 5 hit points. As this individual satire bamfs in next to him and just like and decapitates him. Head just rolls.
17 damage on the other one. This one.
Okay, so he's got full health. So it immediately comes in and slashes upwards at him. He takes damage, but he manages to fend off the most of the wound. The worst part is right as the satire makes his attack, around the corner come like 5 or you just watch them like running on all 4, and they come around the corner and instantly shred this guy. Like just run him over, and they like tear him apart as they run past him. And they just are frantically looking around the room as they begin to wildly foaming at the mouth. They look at the room and they begin to spread out into the room.
What are these guys?
Go time.
They look like werewolves.
Are they all as big as Lucian?
No, they look normal sized.
Okay.
That brings us to Maribel as she reappears here.
Well, of course you wouldn't reappear before my turn, you fucking coward.
Yikes.
You just hear her scream out, "Lucian! It's time to go! These are not playthings anymore!" And she is going to cast. She's going to point her fingers at Morn and Kaelin in your general area, and she's going to cast Scorching Ray. Yeah. So 3, 1 to Kaelin. That's not going to hit. That's a 7. 1 at Morn is a 9. Nope.
No.
And another one at Morn is 19.
19 hit.
6, 7, 12. 17 points of damage. As you watch as it doesn't look like the normal scorch, like the normal ray that you're used to casting. For some reason, there's almost a black energy that wraps around this bolt as it fires out of her finger and strikes you above the above your shoulder. And as it hits you, you get that instant shock of fire, and then almost a pain of necrotic damage after the fact. And that'll be her turn. That'll bring us to Lucian. Lucian is going to bite your toes, Morn. And he just is like ramming himself against you right now.
He has advantage on his turtle attack.
Okay. Let's see if we can get turtley. Holy shit. Got a nat 20.
Hey.
I don't even know what a turtle does for damage.
At least I have enough health that I won't go down to a turtle.
I mean, he might get like a bruise.
Could that would that not be the end of the night? Like Morn goes down to a fucking turtle. We'll say you take 1 point of damage. I don't know how much a turtle does.
So I think it does, like what, you're gonna get a bruise at most on your toe.
Yep. So like it bites at you once and it misses. It bites again and misses. And all of a sudden, it latches onto one of your toes, and you're kind of like, "Fuck!" for 1 second. That kind of hurt. And you kind of like wave your foot away as it like backs off a little bit without doing damage, but
Yeah, looks like a hit. Turtle has +0 to hit. One, you don't roll. It's just 1 damage. So on a crit would be 2, I guess.
Oh baby, you take 2 points. I want you to I want you to know that, Morn. You take 2
take
points.
Luckily, I am raging though and have
It's a heavy
and
hit,
resist
crit.
turtle attack.
Oh my
So-
god.
So it's kind of one of those moments where you're like,
It's piercing.
ouch, little shit. Morn, you're up.
It's not a snapping turtle, Kai. It's just a little
So-
tortoise.
Okay,
What
I
you-
am going to look down and see the turtle latched onto my foot and pick it up with my left hand. And then I will grab the silver arrow that's on the ground and stab it straight through the shell, right into its head with the silver
Okay.
arrow.
Roll 40-10.
Fuck yes!
That was a good idea.
Except he's gonna break polymorph, probably, yeah.
Well, ooh, wait, shit.
Depending on how much damage you do. Oh.
It only has 2 hit points. So
So
Wait, so then
But
the
the damage
turtle
rolls
has
over.
2 hit
stab
points.
down into the turtle, and you watch as the turtle and Lucian comes back to full form, standing before you, glaring down at you with a silver arrow sticking out of one of his shoulders.
Time to run.
Morn's like,
Oh,
Okay, I'm
shit.
done. I'm done.
okay. So he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
you,
4.
You could
4 to hit.
4 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, that misses actually.
Surprisingly, shit.
That guy's fucking dead. Okay. So you take off running? Okay, Kalen, you're up. 'Cause everything else is dead. And you
Yeah,
are
okay.
just out of his melee range. So he will not get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah. Guess it's time to go. But before I do, spiritual weapon attack and I'll sacred flame just cause.
Just to like a fuck you.
hit the wife though.
Hit
She can
Maribel,
die.
yeah, hit Maribel.
Oh yeah, I'll whip it around and I'll attack her. 15.
Okay. I think that misses. No, that is her AC. That hits.
8.
Smack that bitch.
And then I'll sacred flame her as well.
She failed.
11 radiant.
Okay.
And I'll use my full movement to get the fuck out.
She looks hurt. She spits a little blood off to the side and kind of looks at you guys. She looks pretty bad.
I'm actually. I wouldn't have ran, but I wouldn't have ran behind Andre. I'm gonna put myself in front.
Yeah, I assumed. Okay. We will go. So so at this point, we'll say you guys have made your way to that exit and you're able to get inside of the corridor as this giant creature bum rushes you and takes like another attack or two. But more, and you kind of manage to get in front. So you're able to take the blunt of it. You get into this almost carved out little corridor. It's like a little tunnel just big enough to get you in there, just barely. But as you guys get in, the wall behind you closes as you begin to crawl, following this cloaked, hooded creature. Person. You're not sure. And
That'd
that's where
probably
we'll
be-
leave.
Oh, okay.
Holy hell, it's after 12:30.
A long one.
End stream.
Ending
Holy
stream. Thank
fucking
you for
shit.
hanging out, everybody on stream. Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Thank you, thank you.
Been a blast. Been an
Thanks
emotional
for
roller
coming out,
coaster.
guys.
Hey.
Ciao.
You
Night,
can
y'all.
say that